Good morning or good afternoon, you guys. Oh, it's still morning over here. So, hey, y'all. As you can see by the title of this video, we're going in. So, I'm going to wait for a few of you guys to get online before I start going in. And this is a real discussion. Like, I have seen so many people in my inbox or asking me, how do I get money from a man, how do I get a rich wealthy man? But then I look at your profile photo and your Facebook or whatever picture you sent me, and you look about broke looks do not attract wealthy men. Okay, so y'all are gonna have to, and I'm not saying go out and spend a lot of money, I'm saying class it up, take off the trendy, see-through clothes that you order online and get some quality, clothing, get some quality fashion, get some quality style, and move away from what's popular, at the corner store and move forward to what is classy or sexy classy. Okay. Because if you look broke, you're not going to attract rich. Okay. Um, so looking broke does not mean that you don't have a lot of expensive name brands. It means looking like we can tell that you don't have any money, like overcompensating, or wearing trends that are not popular or trendy outside of a certain income bracket. You know what I'm saying? So you got to make sure that you're dressing for the lifestyle that you actually want. Okay. So a lot of ladies don't realize that every single detail counts: your earrings, your nails, your bracelets, your necklace, your jewelry, your hairstyle, your shoes, the color hair you choose if you're wearing hair. Okay. All of that will point to broke if you don't combine it the correct way. Okay. Now, I know a lot of people, oh, yeah, we also got to throw in the speech. Okay. Proper speech is important. But we're talking about looks right now. Okay. So, tattoos, where they're located, also give away your, you know, upbringing, class, and you're probably broke, or you're probably living in a lower income area. So that's why I really, really, really stress having tattoos put where you can hide them easily, or having them removed, or covering them up with makeup. Okay. Um, right. So also, are you seasonally dressed? Wealthy people dress for the season, not for the weather. Okay. So that's another thing you have to understand. I don't care if you live in an area where it may be winter, but it's 80 degrees outside and you're in a summer outfit. You dress for a warm winter day. You don't dress for a hot summer day in the winter. Okay. That's okay. That's etiquette. Um, mhm. Uh, we also talked about slang words. Don't use them. Okay. Try to take them out of your vocabulary if possible. You know, be able to switch it up when you're around certain people and take the slang out. That's another sign. Okay. Um, I know some of y'all ladies insist on smoking weed. That's a dead giveaway. Throw that out. Cigarettes, throw that out. It's like men, fine, men smoke, whatever, whatever. But for a lady to smoke is unclassy and low budget and low class. Throw it out. I don't care if it's a vape. I don't care. Look, stay at home, smoke on your balcony, spray a bunch of cologne. Don't eat. Don't even tell people you smoke. Just lie. Okay, live in denial. Um, Also, your shoes. Okay, some of you ladies, oh, I got a bad back. No, you're a lot of people. I have a bad back too. I got bad knees, bad back, my feet this way, my feet that way, but I still own high heels and I still manage to walk in them and look cute. Okay. Here's my thing. Um, find a pair of heels that you can stand up in for at least 10 minutes, because if you can stand up for at least 10 minutes, you'll be to your destination and able to sit. Okay. Um, yes. So please sit if your heels bother you. Okay. Um, make sure your feet are nice before you show them. Make sure I know y'all know well enough to use lotion. Okay. So I'm not even going to go there. Don't be ashy. Um, soft hands, soft skin, of course. Smell nice, of course. Um, if you have to opt for a perfume, do not opt for a cheap perfume, okay? Because people can tell the difference. Get you a nice perfume. Don't go to the Dollar Tree. Don't go to Walgreens and the cheap section and get you some, perfume. Get you some real perfume. Every woman should have real perfume, okay? Real. Um, no. If you were in the same perfume you wore in junior high, you need to upgrade. Mhm. Um, your like I already talked about your phone. Don't come in there with no cracked phone. Hide it. Get you a cover that hides your cracked phone. That is super, super bad. Okay. Uh, what do you mean? No Vicky Secrets. Victoria's Secrets. That's high school. You gotta come to get a real designer perfume. Okay. The Victoria's Secrets is high school stuff. Um, and they wear off within like 5 minutes anyway. You ain't gonna smell it after you sprayed it. By the time you get to your date, it's gone. Um, anything that is not a real perfume, wear it for bath products after you take a bath or a shower and when you go to bed. Okay, everything else you need a real perfume. Okay, girl, if y'all don't stop naming these high school things, I'm gonna be upset. Okay, get rid of all the high school junk and get real women stuff. Okay. Um. mhm. I don't know. Y'all need to name some real perfumes. Not if you can buy it at, if it's not behind the counter and if it costs less than $50, you don't you don't want to do it. Okay, there you go. That's a good thing to go by. If it's less than $50, put it back. Um, there you go. And so many women are asking about confidence. Confidence is within you. You decide your value. Okay. If your value is low, your confidence is low. That's up to you. You have to determine your own value. Who are you? What are you worth? Act accordingly. Um, right. I know. I hope you were kidding about that, Riri. So someone says not white diamonds. Someone says practice good hygiene. Yes, of course. I thought that was I honestly, you guys, I thought that was a given. I didn't think that I had to tell grown people to take showers and wash thoroughly. I don't think I should have to tell grown people to do that. If you don't know, if your mom didn't teach you that, your daddy didn't teach you that, or somebody close to you didn't teach you that, well, please take a bath, take a shower, wash your booty. Okay? I shouldn't have to put that in. I should not have to put that in. If I have to put that in, y'all are worse than I thought. Okay. If you have running water, this should be obvious. Okay. That's it. There you go. Mhm. Rich men are in rich areas. Richest area of town is where you'll find rich people. Hang out at the local places over there. Go shop over there. I've already told you guys this. This is obvious. Like if you sat and think for 5 minutes, you would figure that out. Where do rich people go? Oh, where they live. Where do you go? Where do broke people go? Where they live. Okay? You're gonna have to drive to the nice side of town. If you don't live there, you're gonna have to drive over there. And if you got a hoopty and your car's 3 different colors, you might get stopped by the police. So maybe take a Uber. All right. I'm just saying because that's the truth. Um, so you don't come out in the house under any circumstance in pajamas. An outfit from Pink is not a real outfit unless you're going to the gym. Okay. I don't care how much it costs. It's not an outfit. I'm just being honest. Leggings need to stay at home in the house. Okay. Like I said, if you're in college and high school, do all that if you want to. That is for college and high school. If you're out of college and high school, leave your leggings at home. What's the benefit of men marrying used up hoes? The same reason as you try to have sex with them every day and can't. All women are used up hoes according to men because men want to hurry up and have sex with women. So every woman you touch is a used up hoe after you done used her, according to men. Your mama's a used up hoe. Your granny's a used up hoe. Your sister's a used up hoe. Your wife gonna be a used up hoe. Just accept it, pay the fee, and move forward. Okay. Everybody you done had sex with was a used up hoe. Just get used to it. Okay. You a broke down bum. They ain't complaining. Y'all know I have to get them. Right? So anyway. Like that's gonna make me flinch. Whatever. We already know the truth. We know that men chase used up hoes, pay used up hoes, cry behind used up hoes, stalk used up hoes. So guess what? Your choice of words mean nothing. Okay. Thank you for stopping by. They look. Yeah. I'm trying to stay with my cheating drug dealer, but until I finish with school, girl. Yeah, just finish your school up. That's not really gonna help with her. Just why don't you just get a real man? You know what I'm saying? A man with money that doesn't have to do all of that. Okay. Um, where is your soul? The same. My soul is not in my heart. I'm telling you that. My soul and my heart are 2 different things. Okay. Sure. Thank you for advice on hair. Mine isn't curly but fluffy and way I did permanent straightening. Oh, good for you. Men will pay for a lap dance all night but don't want to pay at home. Exactly. Because the woman who he's paying doesn't know he's a bum. And that's he using his rent money. How do you feel about R. Kelly? Don't care about R. Kelly. I don't talk about R. Kelly because it's a trick. When you tell a dusty your standards, they get angry. Well, then they're not for them. Obvious. Let me put my computer over here. I'm reading closer to you guys. There we go. And I need to put this here, make it bigger. Here we go. This is better. Okay. You're saving time and money by understanding that he can't help you, a Dusty. Um, Shice, Shice. I hope that's correct. Thank you so much for the donation. If y'all, I don't care about R. Kelly. Like I really don't. Like y'all can stop. Y'all can go somewhere else and be emotional about that over there. Don't care. Um, exactly. You go talk about it on your channel. How to not get screwed when divorcing a Dusty. Dot. Put everything in your mama name. Mm-hmm. Okay. Uh-huh. Females will always have a Dusty on the side. Yeah, but not women. That's females. Um, and when they use the word female, it means a breeder. You're just you are just calling them out by their sex. So if they are of lower standards, yes, they will always have a Dusty. Most women that are smart will only cheat if the man can replace the current man that they're with in money as well as being, everything else. Okay. They don't go backwards in life. That's for dummies. Okay. Women go forward, not backwards. Okay. That's Sharkeisha now. That's not us. Okay. That's Bonetta and Sharkeisha. That's not us. And if that's you, you need to look in the mirror and figure out who you are. Uh, I attract men that don't like fake women. They don't like weaving makeup. Well, then you attracting Dusties, baby. They can't afford it. That's why they don't like it. And they want to be able to control you so that when a woman with weaving makeup walk by, you feel insecure and don't want to, go anywhere else and you feel stuck with him. But when you have many options because you can pull from this direction, that direction, and this direction, he gets a little nervous. So beware of any man who doesn't like fake stuff because go look at his Pinterest if he has one. Go look at all the stuff he's like. Go look at his search history. Go look at all the Instagram pictures he didn't like and see what he really like. Okay. Go look at his ex. Okay. Look at his favorite singer, female, and see what he really likes. Because what they say and what they do is two different things. You can tell by a man's IG what he really likes. Exactly. Go look at his Instagram. Go see what he liking on Instagram. If it's makeupless, weaveless women, then he's telling the truth. If they all got everything showing weaves and makeup, he lying. Okay, so moving forward, make sure and when you look a certain way, you're not gonna attract dusties. This just not gonna happen. Take yourself out of the environment. And I keep telling you guys that keep telling me, I only attract dusties. It's because you still look like a dust magnet. Get out of the dust magnet. Do you think men are going to approach a woman who they know they just can't even have the time of day with? If you look like that you will talk to them, they're gonna approach you. Okay. So you have to stop looking like that. Okay. You gotta stop looking at them. You gotta act like you're not interested if you already know they're broke. Because if you keep looking over there, they think you want them to come over. If you hanging out with dust, you're gonna attract dust. You gotta go to places there are no dust. If you want dust, then stay in the dusty area. Stay in the dusty clubs, stay in the dusty bars, stay looking dusty, stay dressing dusty. That's what you're going to attract is another dusty. If you want real change, you got to put in effort. super effort, because it takes a lot of effort to put yourself in a whole different category with a whole different genre and a whole different type of lifestyle. It takes effort. You can't take yourself from corner store chick to shopping at Neiman's or Saks chick on a shopping spree with sugar daddy. You can't go from that in 1 week unless you put it in real effort. Not even 2 weeks. You're going to have to change everything about yourself. You know, someone came to me trying to get in my group with red hair, Kool-Aid red, you know, green, neon green. I'm like, where are these? Where are y'all coming from to think this is cute? I don't understand. Y'all in clown school or something? I don't know. Okay, you ain't gonna track nothing with that, but the circus and the dusties. Okay. Dusties don't approach you anymore. Congratulations. You have you have surpassed the dusty test. Um mhm. I'm willing to travel 5 hours to get myself together. First stop will be Razor Chic in Atlanta. Okay. So make sure when you're going out to freestyle at a nice area, you're not looking like you don't belong there. Clothes wise, hair wise, nail wise. I always say to go and check out the place first before you go and try to freestyle, just casually and see what the people look like and whether you're going to be way out of place so that you can adjust your wardrobe, your hair, your makeup accordingly. Because if you go in there looking like, overly, colorful, you're going to stand out. Okay. And people are going to say, oh my God, what is she doing here? So make sure that you understand where you're going first. Go look at photos online of the people there if you don't want to go and look in the place. Because a lot of people just get dressed for what they're used to, not for what they want. Okay. Um, what would we do without you? You've already changed my life. Oh, thank you. I'm trying to beg the boss at my next interview. He is single orthodontist. What should I wear? It depends on what you look like. It depends on what his type is. Sometimes you can be the sexiest thing and they'll use you up if you're just not their type. So you gotta know, first of all, you gotta know what their type is and then try to fit into their type, you know. So if you can figure out what his type is, you'll win. You can get him. That be his type. Um, uh, do we have to contour our faces? You need to be wearing full makeup if you're trying to level up. You know what I'm saying? You don't have to paint it on dark and deep, but you need to be wearing full makeup. You know what I'm saying? Because your competition is. You know what I mean? Your competition is wearing it. I mean, would you want to lose a man based on someone's contour? I don't think so. Put that stuff on your face. It's going to help you compete. I, it's true. Hmm. I'm 22 years old. How to date old men and make them feel secure and conceal your interview. What? Just make them feel young and don't even look at their age. Treat them like they're 22. It cost me a lot of money to level up. I got laser hair removal, microderm, expensive wigs and makeup. I do not play. Okay. See, I mean that's normal. That's normal everyday life for a lot of women. That's why Dusties don't like makeup, hair, and a high maintenance woman because it costs. You can't, it costs a lot of money to keep yourselves up. hmm I need to switch up my strategies for 2019. I'm already married. My strategies work. They good. I don't need to switch them up. Y'all need to switch up y'all income level. That's what needs to be switched up, dude. Mhm. You ain't even on our level. We're not even targeting y'all. So don't worry about it. You safe. Your call center check is safe. Your wallet is safe. You good. If I go to the rich areas in my new but regular branded car, will this look out of place to a perspective? No, because you can get a better car. He'll buy you a better car. See? Um, the only thing you hoes are leveling up is with STDs. Well, who gives these hoes the STDs? The men who don't want to sleep with protection, right? The dummies. Y'all the ones with the STDs giving it to women. I love you. I don't want to wear a condom. We gonna be together. I want you to have my baby. Can't even afford a baby and want somebody to have a baby. Can't even remember the person's name. So um strap it up. The only thing you leveling up Tribe of Judah. The only thing you leveling up is not definitely not your insults because they're getting worse. Maybe you need to level up on that. Go back to the drawing board. Ashira, what do you do when you have to work and try to seduce your boss, but he's arrogant? He don't want you. Why would he want somebody he works with? Like, if he's arrogant, you picking the wrong person because he's just going to exploit you. You want to be in control of that anyway. So, mm-mm. He can't afford the condom. That's why, exactly. Got to have money to buy protection, huh? A lot of real men will not allow their women to pay half or anything. Good. That's true. We know that. That is, y'all need to tell them that. Sure, how to tell if he get hovered? I don't even know what that means. What if you have beauty marks all over your face and the doctor said if I get them off, I'll end up with scars all over? How can I level up when makeup doesn't even cover my face? Um, I don't know. Is there an alternative? Like, can you fade them? Can you fade the beauty marks? You know what? There is a makeup that can cover them. It's called. It's like a tattoo cover. I forgot what it's called. Just go and Google. Uh, what's it called, ladies? That makeup that covers up tattoos. Right. Derma blend. Go look up Derma blend. Okay, and you can buy different colors to blend it together to make your own. Thank y'all. Dang, y'all know to make your own color. It Cosmetics, Derma Blend, Dermalogica, Kat Von D. But I think any full coverage Derma Blend is waterproof. So I think that's why a lot of people are saying it. Derma Blend is waterproof. There you go. You can't say don't deserve. I dated a high scale man for years, but he actually did suggest I purchase a nice leather. He paid, I paid him back. That don't even count. Why would you pay somebody back? You should might as well have been dating a dusty man. You know what I'm saying? If you're gonna date someone with money, why would you pay them back? They don't need the money, you know. hmm Sure, I am in my 20s. It's hard dating older men. They're insecure. No, maybe you know what? Older men aren't insecure. They're used to women who are into them. You know what I mean? It's almost like The new generation of women, they don't understand what relationships used to be. When you are dating someone, you're dating them, you're giving them your full attention, you're dressing nice for them, you're treating them with respect, you're not, looking at other men, you're in constant contact with them, and that's why they pay your bills. Okay. If you're all looking at other men and trying to see who's where and who's doing what, and you're not really interested in them, they can tell. You know, um, and they're insecure because they think that you're not really into them. You have to get them into your world, or you have to go into their world. You have to like everything they like. You have to adjust yourself to their lifestyle. You can't be out here wearing, you know, Forever 21 trendy clothes while they're in their old classics or whatever. You got to adjust. Okay. Right. Get off the phone at dinner. Yeah, don't talk about stuff online. Talk in their language, not your language. Y'all have two separate languages. Right. I don't like the twin flame crap. Throw it in the trash. That's going to get you messed up every time it's done. Hmm. Sure, how to get the purse. Get the money and go buy the purse yourself. Okay. Figure out how to get the money and then go get the purse. But you said don't give them attention. Y'all be listening to my videos at the wrong parts and put them in the wrong situations. They're going to call you. If you got to chase them, they don't like you anyway. That's after they call you. Yeah. You're going to get the attention first, then you reciprocate the attention, not right away. Make them wait a little bit. Right? How can you automatically tell if a man isn't going to provide or support you financially? If he's cheap, if you can tell, if he starts talking about money and saving money and how this last girl did him and took his money, that's how you can tell. Hmm. I don't know why y'all keep talking about soulmates and twin flames. Everybody's your soulmate. Everybody's your twin flame. Okay. Everybody. Okay. Like honestly, the right person is not the right person. It's just someone that you met with that you have a connection and chemistry with. There's 1,000 other ones. Okay. People can fake it too. So y'all get off of that before y'all get got and played. Right. Y'all get off of that, please. And don't talk about this crap on dates either. Like don't talk all that spiritual stuff on dates because that just makes you look cheesy and airheaded, and it also makes you look like the first and last date. Okay, just shut up about that stuff. Um, Hell-bound skanks are delusional. If hell is on a date with you, they are delusional. Okay, look, he in here trying to get better at his trolling. Nice try, but still bad. Right? Cheer up, Shira. You're not smiling as before. Yeah, because y'all are acting silly. If go look at how many videos I've made, go look at how many hours I've spent on here, and y'all still acted the same way. Some of y'all, you be mad too. Um, can I do another Sharkeisha skit? That was funny. Sure, I have the looks, but not the self-esteem. How does a pretty girl build self-confidence? It's a choice. It's a choice. Well, you put your own value on yourself. If you're gonna price yourself, what price do you put on yourself? What is your price tag? Are you cheap or expensive? Are you a goddess or just some chick? Put yourself in that category and act accordingly. That's it. Hmm. Um, do I consider fur classy or tacky? In this day and age, you don't know who's crazy and who's sane. You don't know who's vegan and who will kill people over animals. So I just say keep the fur in your closet. Okay, because you know there's some crazy people in this world. You might be on a date. The man might be fine with fur, but some crazy person gonna come up and throw paint on you or call you a murderer. Okay, so just avoid it if you can. Do you consider Michelle Obama leveled up? She's educated and smart, but still has a powerful man. I consider her groomed for her position. I love Michelle Obama. I consider her groomed for her position, and I consider her smart for dating a man who graduated from Harvard Law or Yale or wherever he graduated from. Because usually anybody who graduates from there is going to be rich, no matter what. Okay. She wasn't dating him. He wasn't in no community college. He wasn't getting his mixtape together, y'all. He was in an internship, already a graduate from a prestigious Ivy League. All those men make money. All of them. If you can get you a powerful man who is guaranteed to make a lot of money, great. Wonderful. And she wasn't leveled up when she first got to that White House either. But they were groomed to become the president and first lady. They were groomed. Okay. So just understand that. She was already a graduate too. Yeah. She sure was. But back in those days, do you remember the glass ceiling? She already knew he was gonna make money. Okay. Had to do someone a favor right quick. Oh, you didn't miss much. We was talking about people. Michelle did not work in the White House. Exactly. He talks about spirituality can't be manipulated. Well, then you got the wrong one. What? That's why we shouldn't trust them. As she was, yeah. Why would you date a man that's going to try to manipulate you? That's just dumb. You already know that most men are going to do it. But why would you do it? Why would you date a man that's going to try to manipulate you on a spiritual level as well? That's just dumb. Girl, if you start talking spirituality on the first date, he might think you're a loony bin. Exactly. If someone isn't college educated, can one still land a man with wealth? Yeah, most of the people that are super wealthy didn't even graduate college, just so y'all know. But I'm saying back then, if you were a graduate from an Ivy League, you are most likely going to be wealthy just from graduating Ivy League. That's why so many parents donate and pay and try to get their kids into Ivy League because that is a guaranteed money maker. You put that on your resume, you're gonna get hired. Top of the line. Okay. Um, you always thought black women are always forced to be very successful to get rich men. Blonde women finish high school and catch a young, handsome, rich man. Um, they have to hurry up because they can't catch one when they're 35. It's gonna be harder. You know what I'm saying? Um, and like we were discussing this. Biological clocks and aging have a lot to do with catching a man. So you got to get it. You got to get one quick. Uh, Caucasian ladies marry faster and younger because they don't want to look old on their wedding photos. You know, um, you start trying to get married at 40, you ain't gonna look right on your wedding pictures. The old biological clock starts ticking, you know, you gotta have freeze some sperm and all this stuff. So they have to run and get married. You can wait at least 10 years. You know what I'm saying? But that don't mean you should. Um, and usually the successful man that they find just got their daddy's money, you know, or their trust. That ain't their money. They didn't work for that. Not a lot of the times. So, you know, or here's your trust fund. Here's your all the savings. You know, or they get someone who's successful, but then that's just their starter wife. And by the time that lady gets 40, he's gone off with the next chick and leaving her single and divorced. So, you know, comparing is not going to help you. The whole point is just to get the bag and make it work for you. Okay. Get the bag and make it work for you, however you're going to do it. Doesn't even matter. That's the whole point. Get the bag, make it work for you. Because there's no guarantees in relationships. There's no guarantees in marriage. There's no guarantees in somebody paying your bills every month. Get the bag and make it work for you. That's all you can do. Anything else, you're gambling. Okay? Anything else you do is gambling. Get the bag, make it work for you. Everything else is a gamble. Get in and get out. Get in, stay in if the money is good. Get in and get out if you don't like the circumstance or the money. Secure yourself and get it. You know, don't get in for a purse. Don't get in so you can watch Netflix. Get in so you can start your own business and then get out if you choose to. Okay. I do consider Michelle Obama leveled up after she was seen, while Barack was running for the first time. They really gave her a huge, they called in Oprah's hairstylist, they called in her makeup artist, and they got her right. So they had to level her up for the cameras. I consider her smart for choosing a man who she knew was gonna have money. That's what I that's what I think. Uh-huh. I don't stop dating for love. I need to stop dating for love. I'm always getting hurt. That's because you always dating for love. Nobody men, you haven't learned by now that men don't love women, they just love sex. Hmm. With the last old man, I was attracted. I mirrored what he liked, but he still ghosted me. Didn't matter. You might not have just fit into his world. He might have felt you might have made him feel older. Maybe it's an art to old man. There's an art to get to old man. You gotta listen to old music. You gotta know the lyrics to old music. You gotta get that break out that I don't know Emmy Ocean. I don't know. Maybe you black or white. You gotta bust out one of them old school songs and know the words and so do you love James? Well, you know what? When you go to I always say this the last few times, when you go to adopt an animal at a shelter, do you love that animal? Or do you have to bring it home first and then fall in love with it? Okay. It's easy to fall in love, but it ain't easy to fall in love when you broke. I'm gonna tell you that. Okay. It's easy to fall in love when somebody's paying all your bills. You don't have to work. Um, you don't have to do much, but just be you. It's easy to fall in love when you can start your own business, don't have to work for anybody, and can play and make up all day and sit in front of YouTube and talk to people. It's easy to fall in love. What's hard to fall in love with is if you at work working hard, paying half the bills in your house, looking at a grown man and handing him half your check because he can't hold it down. I can't love that. Okay. Would never I don't care what it looked like. I can't love it. Whatever that is, I can't love it. Okay. So yes, I love the way James treat me, how he respects me, how he wants me and doesn't need me. I love him for that. I love him for not needing me, but wanting me. There you go. Do you love your man? Do you pay half his bills? Do he love you? Okay, that's real love. If he'll pay everything, that's real love. You paying half the rent ain't real love. Y'all need each other. Y'all don't want each other. Thank you, Laura Love. Y'all need to listen to Shira with the smart part of your brain. She is 100% correct. Thank you, girl, for the donation. She is literally teaching me to be a woman because my mom was too busy being a single mom. Yeah. A lot of people's moms were too busy. That's why they never taught them anything. They were too busy trying to take care of them. And, now you could correct all of that. Learn and teach your own kids the correct way. That's his job to take care of his woman entirely. Exactly. That is so true. Shira, how can I become charismatic? Choose to be. Take a chance. Stop caring what people think. That's what I think. Be yourself. If you're boring, find something to make you non-boring. My grandma stayed trying to tell me to date wealthy men. If I'm not doing it for me, do it for her. Exactly. What does it mean to give a bag? A bag of money, baby. It means get some money. So what about women? Should she need a man or want a man? Well, women are like this. Women don't need any man. Women don't need anybody. Okay. We are self-sustaining. We can do what we want. As you can see, single moms, they can pretty much handle it. Okay. We want a man to want us. You see, we want a man to want us. Okay. And, yes. And through that man wanting us, he finds his purpose. Right. Broke men aren't marrying anymore because they can't afford it. They say marriage is only for the upper middle class and the wealthy now. Most broke men cannot marry. They can't afford it. So they don't. And that's fine because who wants to marry a broke man anyway? I know I don't. Sure. What if my Dusty's family pays all of our bills? Well, you in a Dusty family. I don't know what to tell you. They ain't gonna be around forever. That's all I can tell you. They're not gonna be around forever. Pop, right. We don't necessarily it passed too fast. I'm so sorry I couldn't read it. A man with money is cute, plain and simple. His pockets make him attractive. Exactly. Just like Jay-Z said, there is no such thing as an ugly billionaire. I'm cute. And he is right. Okay. You know why? Let me tell you why scientifically men of means are attractive. Because it means that if you procreate with that man, your child's going to be well taken care of, have the best of everything, and you're going to have smart genes that know how to get paid and not loser genes. You know what I'm saying? Um, People that procreate due to like women that procreate based on looks are operating in a masculine mentality. Oh, I want him because he got, I want my baby to look like this. Not, I want my baby to be taken care of, but I want my baby to look like this. Only to have her live or him live in poverty. If you're going to marry for looks, marry so that your baby could be a supermodel so she can go get some money. But don't just marry because you think he's cute and he'll make a pretty baby. That's the stupidest thing ever. Okay? I'd rather have an ugly baby who could be taken care of and, you know, go to the best schools, have the best education, get the best, of everything. I don't care. Clothes, makeup, jewelry, wigs to make anybody look good. I don't care. But I don't, Mhm. So that money will get the plastic surgery. Exactly. See? What about the child's feels though? What about it? They feel like they have everything. Imagine you got a cute child, but they don't have nothing. They don't have the nice things, and they go to school and get bullied because they don't have what everybody else has. But you sitting there, so but you pretty though. Yeah, but I look broke, and I don't have what I'm supposed to have, and da 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 da. And you know, I don't even have, daddy probably long gone. So what's she gonna do? She gonna find a way to go get it. Okay, and it might include going to seek out somebody who's much older, who has the money to give it to her. How do you not look broke? Look like you're paid, look like you're classy, look like you fit into the wealthy society, look like, you know, you could fit in. That's how you look. Classy, sexy, not ratchet. Hmm. I got a gym and tanning membership. Good for you. So here's the thing, and a lot of you ladies who are in the pre-level up and level up group, and y'all get your new wigs, y'all need to go and find a tutorial how to make those wigs look realistic, because you don't just sit it on top of your head and go. There's processes to it, or you need to buy the expensive one that's already pre-done for you. What's this thing? I'm just being serious. I'm just being serious. You can't just sit the thing on top of your head. If it's cheap for a reason, because you have to really work with it. If you buy the expensive ones that are already done, and some of them aren't even expensive, you can go to AliExpress and get the ones that are already done for you. Okay, you can't just sit the thing on top of your head and say, "Ooh, I'm ready to go," because it looks fake. It looks like you went to Party City and bought a wig. So yeah, so make sure before you go out in public with it to really work with it. I'm just being honest. Stop getting them. What? Yeah, if you buy it, you got to go home and work with it. Go get you a video, how to make a wig look real, or how to pluck a wig, or how to do this and that, make a hairline or something. Hmm. No blonde hair for black women trying to date rich men. Yeah. Um, should you pay off debt before I start saving, or try to do both? I would start saving first, because your debt's gonna be there whether you save it or not. Why not save first? Pay yourself first. Think about this. Pay yourself first. Don't be like the government and shut down and not pay yourself. Pay yourself first always. Then whatever you got left, you throw it toward. Go get you someone that can like put all your debts together into one lump payment. I don't know. I think like a debt service or something. I don't know, credit service, and just pay one monthly bill. But pay yourself first. That's dumb. You got You said Mary J. Blige wore a blonde wig. You see what happened to her? Oh my gosh. Women lose their value until they hit 30. You're gonna die cougars and alone if you keep playing. Yeah. No, that's not true. We'll just get an old man who thinks 30 is 20. We'll just get a 60-year-old man who has a lot of money, will buy us any car we want. We don't have to work anymore. So we'll just do that and leave y'all dusties to date the 18-year-olds who haven't figured it out yet. Okay. So 30 is when women start expecting more out of men. That's why they say when you hit 30, you hit the wall, because the young guys that are your age can't afford you anymore because you want more and they don't have it. So naturally, you're going to have to go older to get the things that you want out of life, because guys can't earn as much, you know, to give you what you want, especially around the same age. and they're still 10 years behind mentally. So they're not trying to settle down and take care of you. So go for the older guys. They're more experienced. They'll take you on vacation. They'll buy you a wardrobe, a car, a condo, move you into their nice house. They'll just give you anything you ask for, especially if you look good. So, yeah. I mean, think about it. Look at all the women that are, like I always say, that are over 30. They're the most sought after women, celebrity wise, anyway. Beyonce, J Lo, Kardashians, Rihanna, all of those ladies people would kill to be with. They're all over 30. Okay. And they will not even deal with a dusty. Okay. Not deal with any type of dusty at all because they don't have the money. Janet Jackson, yes, of course. Yeah. Meghan Markle had to get her a prince because she couldn't deal in dust. So he's not older, but he's richer. Most women over 30 are washed up, delusional skanks. That's because most men who are looking at women over 30 are broke and can't afford them. And so they call them names because those women no longer give them the time of day. They look at them like dust, literally. Like, you can't do anything for us, move out the way. Right. Okay. Yeah. 18 to 23 is when men can most manipulate women. Exactly. When women wise up and realize men don't love women, they love sex. About 25 to 30, that's when women start getting serious about who they're wasting their time with. Okay. So after the women wise up, the men can't deal with them. So they go get the younger one. And that's fine. I tell men that are broke to go get you a young woman because those are the only ones that are going to believe you and deal with you and the ones you can actually afford. And then I tell the young women, don't waste your youth on a broke dusty. Get out before the age of 22. I say 22. Date your dusty. When you turn 22, 23, it's time to start looking for that money. Okay? So let the dust go at between 23. If you're 23 and you still dating Dusty, you wasting your precious time. Get rid of the Dusty after age 23. Start getting you men with money. Start traveling. Get them stamps in your passport. Start getting designer clothing. Start going on shopping sprees. Start spending holidays elsewhere. Start hanging out with people who can educate you on how to start your own business and get paid. Stop hanging around Dusties. Okay? Get you some real lifestyle. Get out of Dustyville. Get you a real lifestyle. Have a man that can take you somewhere where there's valet parking, where someone can open your door, where you can dress up, okay, to go out for an evening. Stop dealing with dust, or you'll always be dusty. And don't listen to men who are saying, oh, you're washed up after that. No, they're washed up. Their wallets are washed up. They can't afford you after you have come to your senses. After your brain has fully developed, they can't afford you. Okay. A woman's brain is fully developed by age, 23? By that time, you're done with brokenness. You're done with games. You're done with silliness. And you have to move forward in your life so that you can live how you want to live. You can't be dealing with someone who's 10 years behind you mentally. Okay. So, of course, we're washed up because they can't have us. Okay. Rihanna's washed up. Beyonce's washed up. Kardashians, all of them, they washed up. Janet Jackson's washed up. Kerry Washington's washed up. Naomi Campbell's washed up. All the women they can't get or touch. Sure, what do you think about a man with a business that only been standing for 3 years? I think that if he can't pay all your bills and you stay home and not ever have to work again, I think you need to keep it moving or get what you can get out of them and then keep it moving and have more than one anyway. Like 3 years, How much is he making? You know what I'm saying? It don't matter how long he's been in business. What's his net worth? Right. And that's the thing. You said your dad's 48, still doing 50-50 with his third wife, Dusty. Yeah, as long as a woman allows you to treat her that way, then the man will continue to treat her that way. You know? You're 34, still haven't found a man of means. I'm scared if I never find a man. I'm still recovering mentally from a Dusty that doesn't want me and dating other. Well, first of all, you should be done with the Dusty and not. I don't know if you're recovering financially. I hope it's physically, like financially. Oh, mentally. You should already drop that mentally. Okay. You was dumb, you was young, you messed up, move forward. Level up super fast, the best way you can and the fastest way you can, and take yourself out of any dusty area and put yourself in only wealthy areas. The odds for you to meet a wealthy man are going to be super high if you were only dealing with wealthy areas. Okay. Use math. Use math on this one. Level up super fast. Go to only areas where there are rich people. Do not put yourself in any areas where there's broke people socially. Anybody that will talk to you, that you will make friends with, that you will make a connection with, will have some money. Okay? It's an odds game. Put yourself in that area always. Do not go back to somewhere else where you know men will come up to you because they come up to anything. Go somewhere where you know whoever's going to approach you understands quality and really wants you. And then you'll get paid. You'll get your money. And make sure you're going for older men. You're 34, you need to be dating somebody in late 50s to 60s. Okay? That way you're guaranteed to get something. Yeah. Hey, you did a video a year and a half ago about gold from hidden power. You like it was yeah, I did like his product, and he was very inspiring, and I do watch his channel. He's very great. Uh so there was a business transaction that went on, and I decided to start my own company. Yes, a business transaction to buy my own inventory. Yes. So they're very different though. The things that we sell very different from totally different places. One is alchemy, one is just nanoparticles. So you gotta kind of get it from an alchemist that actually makes these things in a lab. So very different. Also do have the golden stuff. So that's kind of also more concentrated. So totally different labs. But I do like his videos. Wonderful information. Sure, would line up to support a con man like Trump. What? At Queen Butterfly, no shocker, idiotic fans for sure. Hey, this is not a political channel. She can rep who she want. We don't care. Okay. Do you need business? So we need business cards to give out to beautiful women that work retail or fast food. What? I don't even understand that question. We need Shira 7. Oh, you're gonna make me some cards to hand out. Oh, okay. I'm like, no, don't hand out my card, please. They'll find me online as soon as they dusty get mad. They gonna come and type in stuff online and find me. Shira, how to get rid of muscle mentality? Act like a woman. Act like you're helpless, that you can't do anything. I don't even care if you can. Just act like you can't. I always do that. Like, James wanted me to help him take down the Christmas tree. I'm like, I can't. That's gonna scratch my skin. That box is too heavy. Oh no. You know, even though I could do it too faster than he could, I ain't finna do it. Okay. It doesn't matter if you can lift something or do something faster than someone. You doing free work. That's what you're doing. Let them do it. Let them do the hard work. You sit back and watch. Hmm. Sure. How do you find a man of means if you live in a small city? Go to a bigger place or go to where all the rich men are in the small city. You know, the doctors, the judges, the lawyers. You got to have somebody there that makes money. They're all taken. Get out of the town. Go find someone else. Some people just have to move to have luck, or marry what's there. Hmm. Help! I'm married. Oh, no, you're going on a date with a man that's wealthy. He has a lot of cheap ratchet. Nothing against it. I'm just not me. And those are the people that he go and sleep with. Okay, those are his booty calls, baby. They all have them. If that man's wealthy, he has a woman that he can call up to handle his business with. As long as he's not trying to handle it with you, and you got money, and he's handing you cash, and he's getting free sex over there with them or cheap sex, then let him do it. You know what I'm saying? You ain't doing it, and you get paid. So just have your mentality correct. Those are the people that he used. Okay, don't put yourself in their category. Let him have his little what they call jump offs, or wham bam, thank you, ma'am chicks. You go mess with them and come back and give you money, take you shopping, take you on nice expensive dates. And when he feels frustrated because you ain't gonna give him none, he go call that chick over there. Hmm. Okay. How do I handle my mom, who is a very against me dating older? She says she's disappointed. I care about money. Ask her when she gets really old, who's gonna pay to take care of her? It's either the government nursing home or a private nurse in my house. Which one it's gonna be? Because I need some money. Hmm. And ask her if she gonna pay all your bills. I mean, I told that to my mom straight up. I was like, "Well, he paying all the bills. I don't have to do work. I don't have to work. I can be who I want to be. I can just be free." You know, it's almost like having a second childhood because you're free to do what you want, and then you could create what you want. You could create your own business or empire or whatever. You know, you ever seen those millionaire kids that start off with a lemonade stand because they were bored one day? Or they wanted to buy a toy, and their mom said, "Well, you should make a lemonade stand, or you should make some doll clothes, or you should do this." And then they just did it and got really good at it and started putting it online. And then now they're a millionaire and they're not even 12 yet. Same thing. I'm sure the mom gave them some startup money. It's just the same thing that happens when you with someone that has money. They give you a little startup money for your little business and let it grow from there. I mean, you're not going to be super worried about everything that person's doing because you're too busy building up what you're trying to do in your life, whether it be something that you thoroughly enjoy or just getting paid for. You know, what would you care if your husband sleep with another? As long as everything is paid and I still live in my same lifestyle, I don't care what other people do. Okay, I don't care what other. I can't control anybody in this on this earth. Okay, I'm gonna tell you that I can't control one person on this earth. I can barely control kids. You know, you can lead them, but you can't make them. So here you go. I don't care if people cheat on me. They're not cheating on me. They're cheating on themselves. Because if I decide to even look into it and see, I can get paid. Okay, so it really wouldn't make sense. Even if they did, it wouldn't hurt me because all I know is, oh, more money, a fresh start. That's it. That's all I see. I look at it from a business perspective. More money, fresh start. And I get to keep the house. So guess what? Okay. Yeah, I really don't care. Like, I didn't get married for that. Like, some people get married for the wrong reasons. I got married for logical reasons. I didn't get married because I was hoping I would never get hurt. I don't care because I've already done what I need to accomplish in my life. Everything else is an added bonus at this point. So I'm good. Uh-huh. I got the house. And even if I don't have the house, I can go get another one even better. Okay. I just go get another one. No problem. Because why? Because I saved all my money. I have multiple investments and multiple businesses. If I want another house nicer than this one, I can go get it right now. No problem. So it wouldn't make sense. And if he could, and if he did, oh well, I probably wouldn't even care enough to even investigate it. Because I'm not like really caring in nobody's business like that. Women cheat, just not on the same level. Exactly. Right. Like I can't get my own side piece. And it wouldn't be a side piece. It would be someone way more successful. When smart women cheat, they don't cheat with something less. They get something more, you know? Anything I do after I found out will be super beneficial to me. That's all I'm saying. Why do they cheat with someone less than you? Because they make them feel more. The less than women make the men feel more like men. Like they're the prize. Okay. You're the prize. I think have you have been hurt badly by. I've been hurt badly by men because I dated Dusties in my teens. And after that, I've learned that men don't love women. They only love sex. So why invest into them with your heart? And let them invest in you with their money. Invest in yourself. And whatever they do, that's nice. Oh, great. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Added bonus. But don't get caught up in it. You know why? Because when you put all your eggs in one basket, you look stupid at the end of the day when it didn't work. hmm I did find a good man who loves me and provides. James. Someone asked me if he ever cheated, would I be mad? And I said no, because I didn't marry him to be faithful. I married him to take care of me, provide, and love me. Okay. I thought you said men can't love. Well, he be trying. He loved me enough to pay all these bills. You know what I'm saying? I'm saying if you only marry for love, then what? He gonna be loving you while you at work, slaving away? In order to really love you, they have to prove it by providing for you. You see, that's the only way I know a man love me if they providing. Okay, that's love. That equals love for me. Provide. If you can provide fully, I don't have to work unless I want to. You love me. That's the test. If you paying bills, your man don't love you. Not as much as my man loved me. That's all I'm gonna say. Being faithful isn't love. Not to a man. No. Ask a man. Ask any man who's cheated. It didn't mean a thing. I still love you. Please let me be with you. I love you. It was just a weak moment. For a woman, it probably does because you're going to be penetrated and it's more personal. But for a man, it's not the same. And for me, it was just sex. Da, da, da. He don't love that ratchet woman who gave it up and probably gives out community pee all the time. He don't love her, but he came right back to you. And the whole point is, I wouldn't care as long, because I could go and do the same thing. But when you don't care, is when they don't cheat. That's the logic behind it. Mhm. You'd rather make your own money and not rely on a man. Well, good. Go have fun working. Mhm. Tell your boss I said hi when you ask her to go to the bathroom. Mhm. I make my own money right here doing this. Okay. And I'm not putting working women down. I'm just saying, get the mentality correct. If you're gonna get married, don't be paying half the bills if you in that bedroom sleeping with that man. He don't love you. He needs you. He needs your money to live the lifestyle that y'all are living. So if you are sleeping with a man and paying, you're done. Kigley. Oh, are you in here? Yeah. You just get that's just dumb. You got a roommate and he has free sex. Sure, how can I get the Greg Abbott, the governor of Texas? He on my wish list, girl. I don't think you want him. I don't think you want him. Yvette Latine. Thank you so much. Please give the definition of washed up. Washed up, to me, I'll give my definition of a washed up woman. A woman who doesn't care anymore about what she looks like and doesn't try and doesn't do anything with herself and thinks deodorant and chapstick is doing something. So, kitty. Get on, kitty. You can go. Just don't brainwash the Hispanic women. Hey, they'll figure it out sooner than later. Believe me. Hi, Shira. I live in Dubai. I met a sugar daddy 2 days ago, and he's American Pakistan. What should I do to keep him? He's probably never going to marry you if you're not within his culture. So go shopping. Talk about all the stuff you're going to do to him, and then go shopping. Go shop. Get the money. All right. Please, where do you buy your skin vitamins from? I'm getting ready to come out with my own line of skin vitamins. So y'all wait for that. Yes. If you have enough money to pay your own deal, why deal with men? Because you can have enough, because they can pay your bills and you can save all that money and have enough to buy whatever you want and go wherever you want later on. Exactly. Right. Are you going in or not? Most people that keep asking about love, why don't you marry for the right reason? That love is the stupidest reason to marry. They didn't marry for love back in the old days. They married for property, money, to join families and wealth. The only poor people marry for love because they ain't got nothing to join. They ain't got nothing to lose. They don't have nothing to marry up to. Rich people marry up. They don't call it gold digging. Oh, you married well. You married up. Oh, you married into such and such family. They don't call marrying for money something taboo. They trick poor people into thinking, oh, you're supposed to marry for love so that y'all always stay broke. Okay? So stay broke, marry for love, work your life away, try to do the 10-year challenge and fail. And guess what? I'm going to be sitting over here doing the same thing. Okay? Y'all go have fun. And once you realize it's going to be way too late, you're going to be old, still working, Still paying half those bills, and your man done look gross and ugly now. Probably done got 2 other women pregnant somewhere, or, still leaving pee on the toilet, and you still gotta go clean it up and go to work, okay? So y'all can marry for that if you want to. You can learn to love anybody. You can learn to love anybody. I'm loving someone who actually wants to take care and provide for me. I'm not gonna be loving someone who needs me to help them. You know what I'm saying? That's kind of silly. The Bible doesn't promote a wife to work or build with her man. Exactly. Um, I can't respect the man that needs my help. I just can't. I'm like, what? Like maybe once or twice, yeah. Like if something weird happens, but on a regular basis, no. Everything would shut down. I wouldn't even see him as a man no more. He might as well cut it off. Okay. Exactly. I'm mad, okay, that I got no kids, tall. See, there goes the money right there. Retired Army, something, something, career passport. Yeah, man. Okay, well, go get you a sugar baby. Hey, Tiger Woods paid heavily according to how he pampered his wife. Get the bag, baby. You have to figure out what your goals are. If your goals are to feel the stupid feeling that people have programmed you that to think that you're supposed to feel when you're with a grown man who needs your money, go ahead, go have fun. y'all getting got every day. You married for love and you regret it. Dumbest thing you've ever done. Exactly. Because the love fades. Thank you, Lauren London, for the donation again. Thank you, girl. Appreciate that. Dusty man will cheat on girls too. Rich man and broke man. The man you in love with, the man you thought loved you will also cheat on you too. And you know why? Because you only married for one reason. You ain't got nothing to lose. By the time you hit 40 or 45, it's going to be so hard for you to even move forward. And it's going to be 10 times easier for him because older men are sought after. Okay. Hmm. I find it funny men criticize women too much, but they can't handle any criticism. Yeah. Well, we know the truth. Everybody knows the truth. There's no use to arguing over something we know is true. So get your money, ladies. Don't ever marry for love unless you marry in the broke mentality of mind. You can learn to love anybody after you get married and get the bag. Okay. So just imagine yourself. Close your eyes. Close your eyes, ladies. The ones who are dating broke and for love. Imagine if the love of your life lost his job. Oh, baby, don't worry. I married you for love. I'll take care of you. And he's sitting on the couch, Netflixing and chilling. Then all of a sudden, you at work taking care of him. Then his ex calls. He got all this free time. He don't feel like a man right now because he ain't working. He got all this free time, and she sent him a naked picture. Ooh, what's gonna happen next while you at work? Thank you, Shira. You're very grateful. Thank you, Noble Heart. I appreciate that. Okay, y'all know what's gonna happen. Okay, so if you're marrying for love, just think about that the next time you think about marrying for love. Okay, y'all need Jesus. Well, Jesus ain't gonna save your man from cheating on you though. Okay, so while you at work working hard, he up at Sharkeisha's house getting her pregnant. How about that? Then you're gonna have to pay his child support. So good luck. Good luck marrying for love. That's what happens. Marry for money. So he's at work and you doing whatever you need to be doing. Okay. Right. God says he knows the plans he has for us. Okay, so if God, what's God's plan for you to marry a broke dusty? Okay, well then I'm sorry. If God said you must marry a dusty, go ahead. You can have your dusty. God said I'm supposed to be uh the most the most I can be, and it ain't with no dusty. Okay. I'm not finna represent as a dusty. So I would never represent any whatever religion, spirituality, deity, I would never represent them with brokenness ever. I'm just too good for that. I would never represent anybody with brokenness. That's not a good representation. God don't want us struggling. Exactly. You must stay with this dusty and help him. No, that's what the homeless shelter is for. Okay, that's what all the money that you tithe in church goes to, helping the homeless and the less fortunate. That's for them. Okay, your job is to be the best version of yourself, and you can't do that with a broke, dusty man. Okay. Right. There's this 25-year-old guy who knows I have no car but won't pick me up in his, but keeps asking me to chill. That's because that's probably his baby mama car. Hmm. Or he ain't got no insurance, or it ain't his car. Hmm. And if it is his car, then you stupid for even talking to him. Mhm. Like seriously, and he's 25. That means he's 15 in his mind. Girl, you robbing the cradle. Your boyfriend asked you if he didn't have money, would you still date him? I didn't know what to say. I would say no. I always say no. I was like, well, I don't think you could afford to date anybody. I would generalize it. I was like, if you didn't have money, baby, you wouldn't be able to afford to date anybody. You'd be too busy trying to find a job and take care of yourself. So I don't really think that you would be too. I don't think you would be wanting to date me if you didn't have any money. Flip it, because that's the truth. Okay, a man with no money don't deserve no date. Okay, that's like the client or the customer going to the restaurant. Would you still feed me if I didn't have any money, if I came here to eat? Sir, no. You can go see what's in the dumpster, but that's about it. Okay. That's how you need to look at stuff. Like look at it from a different angle, and then it makes more sense. Okay. You're gonna come here to eat, but you don't have any money? No, we're not gonna feed you. The homeless shelter is right down the street. Okay. So that's a dumb question. A good woman can turn an average man into a great man. Exactly. By not accepting him with as his worst self. Okay. If you accept someone at their worst, then what are you allowing them to be? Their worst. You tell them, no, I don't accept you this way. If you want me, do better. Hmm. A woman with no morals don't deserve a ring. A woman with her own morals deserves exactly what those morals bring her. Okay. Because there's no set of morals that are cookie cutter. You have to create your own in order to navigate and get your own life. Men want you to want them when they're broke, but would you ever want you if you were turned ugly? Yeah. Ask them, like, would you want me if I had a terrible car accident and got scarred up in my entire face? Would you still want me? To take me out in public? No, they wouldn't. His money is your looks. Hmm. So stay away from broke, dusty men. Stay away from men that's struggling, trying to be something. Go get somebody that's already there, already got you, and you don't have to really worry. Hang out in wealthier places. Put yourself where you know you belong and deserve. Stop trying to fix stuff that's broken. Stop trying to play roommates with men who need your money and don't need you. and just be smart. That's all. Just be smart. Think of stuff like I think of stuff. Yeah. Stop thinking about what people have told you to be and think about what makes sense. Just think about what makes good sense. And in your mind, if it doesn't make sense, don't do it. It's dumb. Okay. What if James lost all his money but still loved you? Oh, I'm sure he would still love me, but he wouldn't lose all his money because he's smart. Okay. He got investments, savings. There's 401k. He can file for Social Security, insurance. Okay. People that have money know how to keep money. That's the point. If he lost all his money, then he would probably go away until he could get some money and then he may come back. Okay. He does not have poverty mind. Okay. That's the difference. When someone has poverty mind, they will want you to accept them at their brokest. When someone doesn't have poverty mind, they don't want you to accept them for being broke. They want to go out and get something so that they can bring it back and take care of their family. Okay. That's what a real man does. Okay. He's old school. He's not like these new little soft young men that want their mama and to suck on their nipples and have them feed them and take care of them and clothe them. That's not James. James is from the old school and he know how to do it right. Okay, that's why I'm saying go get y'all an old man. That way you don't have to ask these dumb questions because they'll never happen. Okay, or go get you a real man. Mm-hmm. 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 People murder each other every day, but most of the time it's behind money. Okay, follow the money. I bet all those areas were broke areas. Sure. Did you ask his credit score or did you kind of let him talk? I didn't ask his credit score. I looked at all his assets, what he had, what he could do for me, where we were going. I mean, it didn't seem like he was broke. I was young. I was only 22 back then. But I did peek at a lot of different things like his bank account. So I was okay. Right. And when you date older, you will be the trophy. Exactly. Um, and I don't know why anyone would come to my channel if they don't even agree. Like this lady in here who's hell bent on finding a man that's gonna love her while she go out and work. I don't even know why you're here. This not even for you. If you don't look good enough to get you a man to take care of you, then go level up. Okay. I think that's most people's problems. They feel like they don't look good enough, so they have to find some type of, you know, thing to go against. If you don't look good enough, then just take your butt to work or go buy my book. Too pretty to pay bills or too pretty to work. One of them. Too pretty to pay bills. Yeah, that's what it is. You know, level up, and then you won't be paying bills either. Your grandparents have been married for 60 years for love. That's wonderful. That's wonderful. Maybe you could be married for 60 years for love. Keyword is grandparents. Go get somebody like your grandpa. That means they're from the old school. Go try to find someone today with the same morals as your grandparents. You won't find it. Okay. A man is not going to treat you like your grandpa treated your grandma. Okay. They're going to tell you to pay half them bills while they go out and cheat on you with whoever, man, woman. It might even be both. You don't even know these days. Okay. So y'all go have a good old time looking for love. When you in this day and age, I doubt you'll find it. Okay. And if you do find it, I doubt you'll keep it for 60 years. Men's attention span is very, very short these days. And if you too busy working and paying half the bills while he's saving up his little money, And when you get 40, he's still gonna look 25 because you working and you gonna age faster. Women age faster when they work. That's why when you look at a couple, the woman always looks older if she worked. hmm You can love a dog if you take it home from the shelter. You didn't love the dog before you took it home, but you can't imagine your life without it now, can you? Love is relevant. You know, if you marry for love, I hope that man loves you enough to pay all your bills. That's what I hope. Because if he don't love you. hmm Black men, go to Mexico or Central America. Yeah, go to where your money is worth more, and go to where your money is worth more, because that's what's real money. Your American dollar is worth more there. Because you still gonna have to pay no matter where you go. You still gonna need that money. You're 30. You ain't sexing a 65-year-old. Okay, go get you a 30-year-old man then. Y'all have a good old time. I'm not here to save you. Save yourself. You have a good day. Someone says stay broke. Let me tell you, let me tell you a secret. You're 30. When you're 50, you're 30. Okay, you're 30. What man is gonna marry you at 30 and has kids with you? He's not gonna be 30 years old himself. Okay. What man can afford to marry you and have kids, get you a house and all that? None. Not at 30. Okay. By the time you get to know that man, you're gonna be what, 34, 35? Then what? He may leave or you may get pregnant. Is he gonna marry you? What are you waiting for? You know what I'm saying? Yeah, it might be too late. you know, that when you the next time you look up, you're gonna be 35. You're like, dang, I haven't gotten married. I don't have a man. I don't have any kids. I don't have a plan. hmm I don't. If you haven't found love by 30, you're probably not gonna find it, baby. Just get the money and then worry about love. hmm Love yourself. That's exactly right. I'm sure some of these dusty dudes in here won't marry you. They'll love you, but they ain't gonna marry you because their definition of love is totally different than yours. Right? Damn. 30 is not old if you have a plan and if you're not looking for love. 30 is old if you seeking love. Yes, it is. I promise you. If you're looking if you're looking to marry for love at the age of 30, you old. You're looking for money, that's easy. okay? Money is easier to find than love. I promise you. hmm Any age is not old if you're looking for money. If you're looking for love, anything over the age of 25 is old. Okay? Because you're wasting time. That's why. You can fall in love after he paying all your bills and you don't have to work. And you can be stress free and have time to smell the flowers, enjoy, go on vacation, and fall in love the correct way instead of passing each other during the morning. Oh, gotta go to work. Oh, gotta go to work. Yep, gotta pay half them bills because you can't do it. Ooh. Oh, kids have something to do. Oh, I gotta help kids with homework. Where's the love? Where's the love after that? There is no love. There's just passing and paying bills. You have no time to fall in love because you are too busy working. Okay, so Disney worked hard on those little girls. Deprogram harder. Yeah. Oh, you came home from an 8-hour shift, sat in traffic, helped your kids from homework. Oh, who's raising your children? Oh, are they in daycare? Did somebody pick them up? Did somebody molest them? Oh no. Oh well, I don't believe that because I have to go to work. So you just gonna have to go over there again tomorrow. Stop telling lies. Oh, no, 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 no. So what you made a bad grade? Oh no, you just need to study harder. Oh, you don't understand? Well, I don't know. Find something, so ask Siri. You don't have time for your kids. You won't have time for anything. You won't even have time for the love you thought you had. Okay. You always get carded. Yeah, that doesn't mean anything. I get carded too. And I'm 10 years older than you. Okay. So, right. Any women from NYC? They assume every woman on here is black. Spruce tree. Oh well. I don't understand. Anita, you don't need to know. It's not even nothing to do with anything. Um, where do older men be if not at work or home? Where do I look? They eat. They go out. You know, go to the rich areas of town. Where, yeah, they're everywhere in rich areas of town. Go to the local restaurants and sit at the bar. So y'all have fun with that looking for love. By the time you're 35, you may have thought you're gonna find love, and then it's gonna be like, "Oop, false alarm." So have fun. Mhm. I attract men from all ages and all y'all, and then she sees the men on here who are telling women that they're washed up at 30 and that they don't love that they're not falling for that anymore, and they just use them up. And she's still acting silly. Lily, thank you so much. So, Queen, according to all these men in here, you're 30 is washed up. They don't even want you no more. Well, you're gonna have to go get you an old man. You ain't got no choice. Unless you're willing to pay for them and take them on dates. Mhm. Shira, if I haven't taken the elixir in a couple of months, should I restart to phase one? Um, um, I don't know. I mean, it's no longer in your system, so I don't know. By now, it's all gone. Uh, just do what you feel is right. I could tell you. I told you if you don't do it the correct way, I can't give you advice. Like the instructions are there. It is what it is. Do what you feel is correct. Mhm. So if you look broke, yeah, the videos about if you look broke, you're not going to attract wealth. hmm So try to look better. Try not to. Basically, I was just saying, try not to get any of the low income trends going. Don't put green highlights in your hair. Don't come up with a Kool-Aid red wig on. Don't be in there with cheek piercings and 1,000 jewels on your neck. Like, look like you're supposed to be there. You know what I'm saying? So, and if you're not ghetto fabulous, do something with your hair. Uh, for the Latina and the Caucasian chicks, curl your hair, flat iron your hair. Put some makeup on. Make sure your nails are done. Shave your lip. Put some lotion on. Even white people get ashy. I know you can't see it that much, but we can tell up close. But put you some lotion on, put you some perfume, exfoliate, you know, um, get you some clip-ins if your hair is super thin and you don't like it or it's short. Get you some clip-ins they sell in the Sally's. Okay, you could level up too. And the sad thing is, I think people know this. They just don't have permission to put themselves first. So I always say, I give y'all permission to put yourselves first. You know, do what you need to do. Okay. My man went back to his baby mama. I'm dead. I hope you weren't with him for love. I hope he had some money. Okay? Take them back to child support court. Oh, your man. Maybe she took him, maybe she was trying to take him back to child support court and unless he came back. That's why you don't deal with people with baby mamas because you're just their uh, place to stay when their baby mama is mad at them. Exactly. 20-year-old men and early 30-year-old men are immature. Exactly. Oh Lord. Eagle Atlantis, you so silly. Yep, all of the phases are available. If y'all are asking. Okay. When I was heartbroken and decided to not care, when I was about 19. Um, Thank you, Alexis Crow, putting myself first. Thank you for all of your great advice. Thank you. It didn't take me long to learn. You know, 19 years old was it for me. I did not enter my 20s dating Dusties. No, ma'am. Um, Wait, maybe the last Dusty I dated was not heartbroken. It was more of a mutual breakup. But I was dating more than one guy at that time anyway, so I didn't count him. Um, I think I was 19, and the Dusty was so broke he couldn't afford to live with his roommate anymore, and there was no way that I could help him because I'm only what 19, so he had to go back home to his home state, and I was really in love with that person, and I was sad, but and also to deal with his brokenness, he started drinking a lot and being depressed. And so he just went back home because he was just too broke to date, too broke to even be here where he was. So I was like, dang, money, but there's no romance without finance, literally, because he really had to leave from being broke and dusty. So, and plus my sister, she was um, always dating men with money. Always. She would not deal with nothing that wasn't a millionaire or close to it. So I learned from her after that. I was like, okay. I started hanging out with her because when you don't have a boyfriend, you hang out with your sister or your friends. And then I started seeing the truth. Wow, this is nice. Okay. Ooh, he got you a Porsche? Really? There you go. I saw it firsthand, and there's no going back after that. Um, Never invested in a Dusty. Never invested my money into any Dusty. Um, so don't invest yourself into a Dusty. You'll just be investing into nothing. If you're gonna invest in anything, invest into your own business or yourself. And then don't tell anyone you have anything. So they don't ask for it. When I go out, people think I'm broke. I don't have anything. My husband pays for everything, so I don't have to spend any of my money. I don't have it, babe. Ask your daddy. Ask this person. James, what are we doing this year? What are we gonna, don't tell people what you make. They don't care, it doesn't matter. I'm so happy I retired from the Army at 27. That six-figure job shortly after no kids. I'm good for you, Anthony. He's trying to get him he's trying to get him a girlfriend. Purple Frilly, thank you so much. Do you think braids on black girls are a problem? I don't think it looks wealthy. No, I don't think it looks wealthy. I don't think it fits into wealthy areas, and I don't think that a man of means will bring around his wealthy coworkers or wealthy peers' wives. Okay, so I don't think it is. Um, right. Can you help with what to put on dating sites to attract men of means? The least you put, the better. Don't blab. Don't put no ratchet pictures up there. If you have like, you need to look almost like a classy photo. Sexy, raunchy photos, but classy photos. That's gonna get you taken seriously and not like, the people they ask for sex on the first date from. Okay. Classy all the way. Don't put out a long description of what you're looking for. Just like, I'm looking for a gentleman that knows how to treat a lady. That's it. It's just quick. And whatever you look like, if I look at you and I don't see that you look like a millionaire's wife, that's what you need to be looking like, or at least a high earning salaries wife. You know, flat iron the hair, get you a straight wig, make sure your makeup is on point but not overly ratchet or done. Make sure your clothes fit correctly. They're not too big or too small. Make sure your butt is not in the picture. Don't do the booty pictures. Look like class. Okay? Look like a diamond among stones. Sure, I'm a college student. I want this lifestyle. I just don't know how to exude class. You have to work on it. It's a daily thing. Go watch videos on how to look classy, how to look put together, how to look chic. Go get some YouTube videos. Change your entire wardrobe. You know, a lot of the stuff, if you change your wardrobe, clothes are 80% of it. You know, um, throw out leggings, throw out Uggs, throw out stuff that makes you look like you are still when you're out of college. But if you're going to date wealthy people, you need to fit into their circles, and they don't wear that stuff. Invest in nice pieces of clothing instead of a bunch of see-through, cheap, stretchy stuff from Forever 21. You know, you know, yeah. I married my high school sweetheart, and we are divorced. I'm marrying an old, wealthy man. Good for you, girl. See, love really does not keep a marriage. It's money. Do you have any words for virgins who want sugar daddy? Don't tell anybody you're a virgin and act like you're not. And you don't have to give it up. Just don't tell people that. There's only one you in this world. Be the best you can be, and love will come. Sound like somebody grandma. Yes, love will come after the money comes. How can I trick a man into marriage if you're a virgin? Make sure he's from a culture that waits to marry, to have sex. Um, is red hair okay? Is it Kool-Aid red? Did it grow out of your head red? Is it a natural red? Does it look correct on you? Is it going to stick out in the crowd? Thank you so much. Love, Wealth, Focus, and Melissa Sykes. I love your mind, Shira. I watch all of your channels. Oh, thank you. You are so wise. I would love to join your pre-love love group. Oh, thank you. So yeah, just hit me up on Facebook or my email or my about section. I'll eventually get to it. I gotta go through all of them. It's too many. It's too many. I might just delete them all and then y'all can start back over. And whoever, you know, I'll see. But yeah, I'll get to it. I'll get to it. I just have to be patient. It's a lot of people. Men are insecure and need that ego stroke constantly to feel validated. Exactly. How would you respond if your boyfriend tells you he had sex with someone the day before? I would be like, oh my gosh, I can't believe this. If he tells you that, he wants to break up with you, darling. Like, why would a boyfriend tell you that? That's stupid. He don't like you. That's just the way for you to break up with him, so he don't have to break up with you. Also, if he wants to stay with you, make him buy you some expensive things. If you don't have the money, then break up with him. If he's not paying anything, if you're not benefiting from him, why are you with him? You know? Mhm. Oh my gosh, I need a new purse. Oh my God, I need some money. How to love yourself when you are overweight, but in the process of losing. Does your mom love you when you're overweight? Does your child love you when you're overweight? Do you love your mom, if she's overweight, that's how you do it. Because it's supposed to be unconditional. Okay. Um, Jesus ain't paying no bills. But you think he's cheating on you. Okay. If you ain't getting money and you getting cheated on, you getting got. If if a broke man is cheating on you, get out. Go get a rich man. At least if he cheat, you can go shop. Come on, makes sense, right? Mhm. I'm 50 and 30 is a tenderoni to me. But the beauty has to be there. I'm not paying for a broke and mediocre. Okay, that's true. And I know the blasphemy of them which say that they are Jews and are not, but are the synagogue of Satan. Desert wolf. What the heck? Nobody's over here talking about being Jewish. Bye. Thank you, everyone. That's so true. Exactly. Can I believe it? Oh, you can't believe it. 36-year-old asked to get a mortgage with me. With you or for you? No, with you? With you? If you can't get your own mortgage and you're a grown man, then you don't need a house. Mhm. Somebody here quoting the Bible or something. I don't know. They don't have an audience, so they had to come find one. Yeah, amen, amen. A busted 30-year-old woman is inevitably going to be with a 50-year-old sugar mama. Okay. It's going to be a 50-year-old sugar mama. Wow. Well, she got it like that and she can buy what she wants. Let her have it. Why are we? I don't know. Somebody was quoting the Bible and I just read their thing by accident. um, get a rich man who loves you. Yeah. If they're paying all your bills, they love you. There you go. Desert Wolf is in here talking. Okay, good. That's wonderful. Many people died on 9/11. Can you bind anything that doesn't initially want you? Nope. You shouldn't want them if they don't want you. That's number one thing. Otherwise, you're being a pygmy should. Just met a Dusty at the discount tire. I asked him, "Are you going to pay all of my bills?" And he hasn't said a word since. Good for you. To sum it up, the thing you teach is how lazy women should be and never do anything in their miserable lives but use men for money. That's what y'all are for. I mean, what else do we need you for? You're supposed to work for us. We're not supposed to work for you. What's that look like? Y'all are the big, strong men who want their ego stroked. Well, you got to go do something to get the ego stroked, like work, bring home some money, say, "Look what I could do. I'm a big, strong man." And then we can say, "Oh, thank you, dear. Oh, yes. Oh, you turned me on." And then that's your reward. If you can't do that, we're not amused. Okay? You're not amusing us. Like, we don't care. You're not amused. We're not amused. Some women pick a 6-pack over securing the bag. I'll take a bag any day before a 6-pack. And what am I gonna do with a 6-pack? You know what I'm saying? It's not on me, so I can't do nothing with it. How do you feel about successful men like myself simply going to places like the Dominican Republic and Brazil to date beautiful 9 and 10 and bypassing stuff up? I feel like your money is worth way more there. And if you have to leave the country to go find to get a 10 and a 9, then more power to you. I don't have to leave the country to get me a millionaire or a thousandaire or my bills paid. I don't have to do nothing but sit here and look cute. So if you got to do all that extra, you have a good old time. Get your passport stamped. Get your shots before you come back to the United States, and everybody's happy. Okay. Love you, Shira. I gotta go listen to Shira. Y'all be the truth. Bye. Thank you, Chimiri. I hope I said that right. Thank you, Chimiri girl. Thank you for the donation. So if y'all got to do all of that to get you a 9 and a 10 because you can't do it here, Who's to stop you, baby? Go ahead. There's a will, there's a way. I would respect you more if you could get a 10 here. Okay. Anybody can get a 10 in Brazil with American money. That's easy because it's your money. I have a rich man, but he's moving too slow. Well, get you another one. And then by the time you turn back around, he might be offering what you need. Get two. You have an ex-boyfriend who recorded you having sex, and I clearly told him no before, during, and report. He recorded me anyway and refuses to delete. I'm 20, he's 24. What can I do? Call the police and tell them that he's threatening you with exposing it. And then they'll contact him and he'll delete it. Girl, you got to get serious with these fools. Come up with a scenario on the rich man. Brazil is awesome. So Brasilia. Yeah. Right? He's going out of the country to get played. Yeah, they just want your money. They want the same thing we want. Mm-hmm. You got tattoos. If you can hide them, hide them. You know, if you can dress up and no one sees them, then you're good. You know, but some people got them all up here and everywhere, and it's just kind of like a distraction. So get them where it's not distracting. I don't deal with stingy men. Those are the same as broke men. You don't deal with them. When a man approaches you and wants to take you out and asks you for your number, how do I test him out to see if I can get him to do what I needed? Do I ask? Let's go to the nicest restaurant you can think of. Okay. See how much he likes you. Shira. But thank you for the donation. I'm getting my money, but I'm completely against being mistreated for the money. But that's good. No one is mistreating you. Okay. Here's my thing. If I'm going to put myself in a man's position. If I was a man and I had money, the little money that I'm spending on a date or to have the company of a beautiful woman, I'm going to spend it anyway on something else. I don't even know what it is, but I'm going to spend it. So I really don't care. As long as I'm being seen out in public with a beautiful woman that has decent, company, I'm good. Because if I got that much money, I go out and get another one. If this one doesn't work out, if she's not what I need her to be, I can just go get another one. You know what I'm saying? So I really don't feel like you're dating in your range. You know what I'm saying? I don't feel like most men who think that they're accomplished are dating outside of their range if they're worried. You know what I'm saying? Thank you, LEZ. So I feel like you should lower your standards and you won't get played. Instead of trying to date a 9 or a 10, go for an 8 or a 7. And you good. Okay? Most men who think they have a little something, they go straight for the 10 and they get disappointed because the 10's going to use you because you're not, they're not even really using you. They're just used to men that have so much that they can just give without any strings. So if you want to date someone like that and not get played, you got to date. You either got to make more money or you got to date lower. 6-pack of money. Right. Yes. That's true. Like if you're trying to date someone that can get more from someone else, you're going to get played. That's just who they think they are. How long after dating a man should I ask for money? They should be offering it to you to keep you around, baby. If not, you did it wrong. Is it poor taste to request cash for cab money instead of an Uber in order to conceal your address? Mm, I don't know. I've never had to really deal with that. But you can just have the Uber pick you up next door or 2 doors down. Just stand in front of the house. Mhm. I hate that I hurt my children by leaving their father, your husband. He was broke and cheated. I can't live with that. I'm so glad that I found you. Um, oh, okay. Well, I hope you find someone else that can uh, spoil you and give you what you deserve, so that you can give your kids what they deserve. Um, I really do. A lot of the stuff that y'all are asking, if y'all are afraid to ask, that means you're not leveled up enough. A lot of this stuff should be asked with no issue. That means you're not dating the right person. You need to pick the correct target if you can't just ask something and it's done. You know what I'm saying? I have a you know Brazilian women that are married and cheat and take other guys' monies at clubs. Of course you do. But I know a lot of Brazilian ladies that are on this channel and they get upset when they see American guys down there and they get them for their money too. It's like, I know that they're gonna like us, and we'll tell them what they want to hear, and we'll take their little money, make them feel good about themselves, because we know they're gonna leave in a week or so. We're good. We go give our money to our other man, or we go buy ourselves something nice. I really don't care. As long as a woman is winning, I'm good. I am a billionaire, and I have a palace waiting for you. If you will marry me, I am sending a gold jet to pick you up on Friday. Oh wow! How about you send me some gold checks in my PayPal first? How about you donate here and let me see some gold? Thank you though, for the offer, but I need to see some action. I don't believe words. I believe dollar signs and numbers. Do you use sugar daddy sites? No, I'm married. Thank you. Our pastor invited me and my brother to hang out at a Chinese buffet. How do I make money out of this situation or just avoid going to a girl Chinese buffet? Suggest another place, first of all. That way you know you ain't no Chinese buffet chick. Tell her I don't eat MSG. I can't eat at the Chinese food buffet. How about then name a nice place? He got the church funds. He can do it. Girl, he got the church funds. He can go anywhere. Okay. Name your price, baby. I don't eat MSG. Let's go to this other nice new place that I heard about. It's really nice. I think you'll like it, Pastor. Get some money, girl. He can write it off. They don't even pay taxes. So he don't have to pay no taxes. He got it. Girl, go. Sure, how would you deal with another woman you know flirting with the guy you're dating? Flirt with her man. I don't deal with stuff. That's like high school stuff, man. I don't even know who be flirting with James when I'm not around because I'm too busy. I really don't care. You know, I don't know what I would do because I'm not in that situation. I would just go flirt with a man or go flirt with somebody. If your man ain't acting on it, I don't see the big deal. I don't know. I can't go that far back in my mind to high school. It's too far long ago. Um, I just don't know how to answer that question. Like, I really wouldn't care because I can replace my man. It's too easy. If he act on it, I'm out with half his money. That's what it is. Or I'm staying and getting the insurance money when he die. I don't know. Whichever one I feel like doing that day. I'm thinking about the money. So if he ain't benefiting you, if that boyfriend ain't paying all your bills, why are you even there? Think like the 1%. Anybody that would date an American woman is simply a fool. Well, thank you for the money. for highlighting American women's true nature. Of course, that's what American women are about. That's why all women look up to us. But a lot cheaper, yes, because if you're right, foreign women just want money too. They're just a lot cheaper. Hey, you can't afford the price of an American maid, then you know, woman, then go get you whatever you desire. You got it. You good. I'm not mad at y'all. Shoot. That's why I love wish.com. I can get the same thing for half the price that I can on Amazon. Straight up. So I can't be mad at you. But thank you for the $20. If I was in Brazil, that might be twice as much. I don't know. But I still appreciate it. So thank you. I'm not gonna bash you. I'm gonna agree with you. Make your money stretch. I, Shira, 4 times more. What? You get what you pay for. Hey. You have to put yourself in someone else's shoes to see the truth. You know, I already know. Okay, so I already know. People in Brazil, women in Brazil, you know, what he's saying looks like a 10 or are beautiful women are basically just mixed women. Okay, that's everywhere in Brazil. Okay. Now, if there's mixed women everywhere you turn to look, then that's the norm. Okay. That's the norm. That's their race. They're the norm. And you come to a different country and everyone is different. And a woman here and the next woman are totally different. And this woman is totally different. And this woman is totally different. And this woman is totally different. Whatever you're attracted to and whatever you favor, if you don't have the money, then she's not going to favor you. That's just how it is. But if you go to a whole different country where everyone looks the same, then you are the prize because you're American. So I always tell women the same thing. Go where you are wanted. Go where men are going to pay for everything. Go where men will treat you like the goddess or princess and queen that you are. Go where men will put that down payment down on that car. Go where the man will give you whatever you want because they actually like you and you are their type. Never try to force yourself on someone that does not want you. I think that's the problem with most people. They keep trying to force themselves on people that do not want them. So that's my thing, my whole take on that. So no, Black women need to go where they're provided for, wherever that is. Okay. And there's different shades of Black women. There's different cultures of Black women. So it doesn't matter. You can go get you a Nigerian man straight up from Nigeria to take care of you. And he's not Caucasian. Okay. Shoot. So I don't know. Whoop-a-doo. When you pull, are you an Audi, BMW, Caddy girl? I'm a Mercedes. I like Mercedes. My husband drives an Audi, but I like Mercedes. What if a man makes you wait to give you money? An older man said I have to wait 14 days for him to deposit money into my account. Did he work for the government? Girl, I don't know. I wouldn't even give out my account number unless it's PayPal. Next topic, should you be about those women giving men visas and getting paid? I don't know. I'm Nigerian, and Nigerian men don't want Nigerian women, or at least they don't know how. You know how it seems nowadays they marry anyone by Nigeria. Exactly. So a Nigerian man will marry an American woman, and a Nigerian woman can marry an American man because they say they need to go to Africa and Brazil to get them a woman because they think y'all are gonna take their BS. So I don't know. Maybe we just need to all trade. Let's just trade men. Okay. I remember one time this Nigerian scammer called me. I knew he was scamming. I said, "Hey, why are you trying to scam me? Can I get in on the scam?" And he started laughing. I said, "I can help you. I got an American accent." He hung up. um. So anyway, I said, "I know a lot of people we could scam together." He hung up. I always do that to scammers. I ask them to get in on the scam, and they laugh. They just laugh. Then they call me back with someone else on the phone, like a girl or something. I'm like, "This the same number y'all done tried to scam me with from before, and you sound nervous and mad at the same time. Does your boyfriend put you up to this?" Hmm. Just get in where you fit in, where you can benefit. That's all I say. Do what you want to do. Hmm. Nobody's checking for older women. Old men are. Shoot, to an old man, I'm young. There you go. They can't see wrinkles anyway. They got glaucoma. This all of this is flawless. It's like having a filter. Like all they see is boobs, and you look younger than them. That's all. Okay. Y'all know it's true. Anyway, I gotta go. I've been out here too long. How long have I been out here? Dang, forever. Um, but the whole point of the video was don't go out your house looking like you broke. Don't go out your house looking cheap. Don't go out of your house trying to hang out in a wealthy area looking like you don't belong there. Get you some quality items, even if you have to go thrifting for them. If you're on a budget, make sure that you get what you need to get that money. Um, mhm. And after you get the money, you can do whatever you want. Okay. No accountability. Maybe I can't get a good man because, oh, some more money. Hold on. Think like the 1%. Thank you for the another $20. I am 33 millionaire. This is little money that I giving you. Just is less than what I throw on strippers to suck my toes. Ha ha ha. But I support the channel, highlighting women's true nature. Well, thank you. I appreciate you throwing me some toe sucking stripper money. I'll take it. Thank you so much. Um, and I will continue to tell the truth. Got some more money too right here. Oh yeah. But I appreciate it. I can't complain. He's been paid. Hey y'all, he's been paid. Toe sucker stripper money. That don't bother me. You like toes? Throw in an extra 40. I saw. Well, never mind. I haven't got my pedicure today. I haven't got my pedicure this week. Maybe next week. Um, he said that was next Netflix money. I want to do. Lord, there's some crazy people in here today. Well, corns and bunions. Yeah, y'all are nasty. If he's a millionaire, he should have sent 200. Ooh, he called you out. Is that a guy calling him out? Oh, hope not. Daisy. Okay. thought it was a hater. Well, I'm still grateful. Thank you. I'll take it. Um, Give her some more money. Yeah, you're a lady. Okay. So at the end of the day, make sure you're dressing properly. Go to the thrift stores. You can even go to Poshmark. You can go to the nicer, online eBay or whatever and get you some cute stuff to wear. Borrow your friends' clothes. I don't care. But don't take yourself somewhere and look totally out of place and embarrass yourself and then wonder why you're not successful at getting someone of means to pay attention to you or to want you in their world, you know, because you know, if they're going to hang out with you, they might see peers, colleagues, or, people they grew up with, and they're going to have to explain you to them. And it's hard to explain someone looking crazy than, oh, this is just my hooker for the night, or this is just my call girl for the night, or I don't know who this lady is, So make sure you're not looking like that. Okay? Everybody. Thank you, trolls. My stomach is sore from all the free comedy you have provided. Queen always talking about what, but can't get out the hood. What? Thank you. I am Sharon Fox. Ooh, I like the name. Thank you, Sharon, for the nice donation too. See, the women got some money too, throwing it on my toes or whatever. I'm gonna go get my toes done for real. I'm just kidding. Thank you. You have a date coming up with a man who is very wealthy. You want him to pay for all your bills and expenses. I don't want to rush it. If he likes you enough and you date a couple of times, he will probably just give you some money. He'll throw some money at your stripper toes. He'll, I don't know how old is it because a lot of men will just give you money. They'll just put it in your purse or, put it in your hand or something. So, especially if you talk about things you want or need. hmm What if a husband takes you to Burger King? I don't eat beef, so he ain't taking me to no Burger King. he know he get cussed out. That's what he knows. James know better than to take me to anywhere like that. At least he got to take me to Panera or something. Every time James like, you want to go get something, I ask where. That's my first where. If he say somewhere I don't want to go, nope, don't want to go. So he got to come correct. I will pass up food. I sure will. Yeah. I worked for Panera. It's microwave food. Go to mom and pop stores first. I only go to Panera as my drive-through. That's my drive-through. Like, how most people go to Burger King or McDonald's or that's my fast food. So I realize it's not the best, but it's not Burger King. You know what I'm saying? At least their ingredients are decent. So there's Burger King, there's a Popeyes, there's a Panera, and then there's a Chick-fil-A and a Whataburger. I go to the Panera. hmm It's like, if I go to Chick-fil-A, I'm getting the waffle fries, and that's not good for me. If I go to Popeyes, I don't really like to eat Popeyes that much unless, it's like somebody brings it to me. Um, hmm Thank you, Deanna Joelle. I appreciate it. Trump cheap self served that at the White House. Burger King? Oh Lord. Y'all know I could just truly do a breakdown on that just by itself, but I won't. Not on this channel anyway. My symbolism breakdowns We'll tear that apart. It's hilarious. Okay, y'all remember the I'm not even gonna go there. Thank you, Teresa. Oh, Teresa gave me some good funds too. Thank you. I appreciate it. Anthony says there's no hope for the black woman. There's no we already good. We don't need hope. We good, baby. We got it. We got this. Okay. He said there's no hope for the black woman. Yeah, they out earning y'all. So there there you go. I messaged you on Facebook, or I haven't even checked on Facebook. I gotta go look. I really don't care. You know what? Each individual person is going to do what they need to do to be who they need to be. For me, I don't settle for less. I have high standards. Each individual person has to be who they want to be. You know what I'm saying? Um, it has nothing to do with anything. If you make a decision and a choice and you stick to it and you become what you want to become, it doesn't matter. You know? If more people understood that, they'd be where they want to be. Hmm. Would I say Omarosa is classy? Yeah, I would say she was classy. Hmm. I don't see the point in having poverty mentality. Okay, that's the only thing that will hold you back is poverty mentality. Get out of poverty mentality and you will succeed. And poverty mentality makes you um, think a totally different way, you know. And I don't want to point it out, but there is a lot of poverty mentality among a lot of ladies and men. And once you get rid of it, everything changes. Been watching you for a while. Bought food oil, got 5 huge blessings in less than 24 hours. You are a role model to me. Thank you, Janice Jessenia. Thank you, Jessenia Liz, for the donation. I'm glad it's working for you. Uh-huh. He says black men love white women. Black men love any woman. What you talking about? They'll sleep with anybody. Okay, like why are you singling out people? Give them if any woman walked in front of them and offered them free sex, 9 out of 10 is gonna take it, no matter who, what they look like, what color they are, how old they are. They're gonna take it. So hey, no, thank you. Spruce tree laughing. Am I biracial? Uh, my dad is, well, people say that Puerto Rican isn't a race, but my father is from Puerto Rico and my mom is from Louisiana. So I guess I am. But they say, you know, mhm. If Puerto Rico's in the Caribbean, my dad looks just like Rihanna's dad. And you seen all those videos floating around where she's sewing her daddy? Go look at the picture of her dad. That's what my dad looked like. With the beard, the white hair. That's what it look like now. Hmm. What is poverty mindset? Um, okay, well, see the rich people that have money think totally opposite of poor people. And that's another thing. Poor people marry for love. Rich people don't. You know, either they get their money and marry for a trophy, marry for a symbol of success, or the women marry up and for money. They join families, join wealth. They marry for tax breaks. Um, so property, things like that. They don't look for love. because they understand that you'll find that pretty much anywhere, or you somebody can learn to love you, can learn to love anybody. But money is very important. They want their kids to have the best in life, so they don't risk that. So they don't move backwards, they keep moving forward. Every generation get richer. If every generation does not get richer, you're doing it wrong. You're marrying wrong. Okay. Um, everything you do after the first thing you do is not getting you more money. You're working backwards. So that's how you have to think in everything. Everything has to be business. And then you'll have money. You'll never have to worry about money again. Um, if you keep moving forward instead of moving backwards. If something doesn't make sense financially, don't do it. If you're not benefiting from something, don't do it. That's it. That's poverty mind. If you still dating a broke man and you handing out cash, and you paying half these bills and you're not benefiting anything, you're moving backwards in poverty. Okay. If you're getting money and you're spending it on stuff that doesn't appreciate, then you're moving backwards in poverty. You could be investing that money, you could be starting your own business, you could be buying inventory, selling it, like starting your little store online, buying you some property, all of this stuff. If you are not using money properly, then you're getting used. So make sure you understand that. If you don't, then your greed and your gold digging and your dating old man is for nothing. Okay? At least be smart with it if you're going to make money. Like, seriously. hmm Passive income, multiple streams. Up. Get the multiple streams going. After you get one business going, up and running, get you another one. And another one. And then be like Donald Trump and go get you a country. Then stop paying your employees and see what happens. What percent of donations do you get to keep? All of them, baby. I get to keep all of them. If you're doing like fundraising, though, like if you're fundraising as a fundraiser, you have signed up to be a fundraiser. Um, However much money you make, you only need to give 20% to a charity if you're fundraising for a charity, and you get to keep the rest. hmm So that could be a job in itself, fundraising. Um, from poverty to dust mindset. If you're a fundraiser, like all the donations I get on YouTube, I get to keep. Mhm. Sure, how do we get them to buy us a separate room? Demand it before you even go, before they even book it. I need my own room. I need my privacy. I have to shave. I have to shower. I have to put on makeup. I have to do girl things that I don't want you to see. There you go. And demand it. If you're afraid to ask for something, then why even go? I'm not going anywhere with anybody I can't straight up ask something for and I know I'm gonna get it. That's dumb. Okay. Put yourself in Mariah Carey's shoes. Be Mariah Carey for that moment when you tell him what you need. Okay. Get your Mariah Carey mindset into action. That's who you are. Excuse me, darling, I'm going to need my own room. I'm going to need my own shower. I'm going to need my own toilet. I'm going to need my own mirror. I have tons of makeup that I need to put out. I have to have my privacy. You can get an adjoining room if you like, and we can meet up and have a drink or whatever. But I'm going to need my own room, darling. That's how you put it. If he don't like it, then he don't get you. Next. Mm-hmm. Sure. How would you stop procrastinating? Stop and start doing something else? It just takes one single action to start doing something. So if you have a goal and you're a procrastinator, I say do one thing that is going to get you closer to that goal Then the next day, do two things to get you closer to your goal. The next day, do three things. And maybe stop at four because four is a good number. Do four things a day to get you closer to your goal, whether it's making a phone call, doing some research, you know, taking action, going to visit something, buying something, whatever. But you need to be taking steps towards it. That's it. If you ain't taking steps towards it, then you're not getting closer to it. Do you think a 40-year-old today will be a provider? No, no 40-year-old will be no provider, gentlemen. Have been too indoctrinated. Um, if you get someone who was raised in a two-parent home whose father paid all the bills, perhaps, perhaps, especially if they have a good career and they're, you know, able to, able to handle it. Yes. Sure. Do you have any jealous family members? If so, how do you deal with women in your? I don't deal with anybody in my family if they're jealous. I just don't like. I don't think I have any jealous family members because most of the women in my family are pretty much well taken care of as well. You know, they got what they need. The ones that I associate with anyway. You know, and if they are, I don't care enough to know that they're jealous. Um, I've heard the average millionaire has seven sources of income. Oh, well, that's the number that's going around. Yeah, I say I need more than seven. If they're all successful, then yeah, wonderful. You keep mentioning straight hair for leveling up. It's curly hair not going to be bag of millionaire? Um, it depends. What type of millionaire are they? What do they look like? Because are they where are they from? It all depends. But I feel like most of the time the straight hair is gonna hook them, and then after you get them, do whatever you want to do. You know, it just depends a lot. Mm-hmm. Sure. You're right about the straight hair thing. I've seen how men look at me and treat me differently when my hair is straight. Yeah, it's true. When I wear my straight wig or if I flat iron my hair, everybody in the comments, oh my gosh, your hair is so beautiful. I get more views and everything. When go back to like 2014 when I had my curly hair, less views. Well, only women were like, what do you put in your hair? So you're not really looking good for yourself. You're looking good for the man who you're trying to attract. So whatever they like, that's what you do. When you're not with them, do your hair however you want. You know, you do think men prefer straight hair? They do, because that's what the fantasy is. Whenever go look on all the stuff that men find, fantasy with, all the superhero women, all the women in the DC comics and Marvel comics. Go look at all the porno women. Most of them gonna have that straight long hair, and that's what they're used to seeing. That's what turns them on because now in the back of their mind they've been programmed to say, "Oh, that's supposed to turn me on," and then it does. So that's what you are supposed to present yourself as to turn them on, to get their mind going somewhere else and get that money. Okay, that money. So it's not about what you want to do. It's about what they like, what gets you in the door, what gets your hand in that wallet. Okay. If you're thinking about something else, you're working backwards at this point. Okay. Mhm. What about your body type? You gotta have the body type. When you meet a man that has a lot of money, most likely they want you to look good in a dress and some heels. They want you to have a decent shape. Thank you for the donation. Let me read this comment. Lord. Makey Reed. Mikey, I hope I'm pronouncing this right. Black women are the last selected races for dating in America for men. You're giving false hope to these weave wearing women, or at least giving me money to read this. Will admit that you are marginally attractive, but most Black women are not. Well, to a lot of men, they are. No, now I have to stand up for y'all. Uh, to a lot of Black women that are leveled up and put themselves first, they can secure a millionaire before I could. Okay. So I'm just going to tell you, yeah, I look good or whatever, whatever. But there are Black women in my level up group who are dating men that are worth more than James. So I'm just going to leave it right there. But the whole point is you need to love yourselves. You love yourself. You put yourself first. Invest into your looks, your body, your mind, hair, and you can get any man you want. Period. Look at Naomi Campbell. Look at Angela Bassett. Okay, look at all of them. Look at even Serena Williams. You know, you can't group all women into one group. That's exactly right. So the whole point is they're not the last. They're actually the most sought after. Go look at most billionaires. They're going for, okay. You got to be a billionaire to even have a chance at Janet. You got to be a billionaire to have a chance with Rihanna. You got to be a billionaire to have a chance with Naomi. You got to be a billionaire to have a chance with, shoot, should I go on? They're not just dating anybody. Eve, exactly. Eve is married to a billionaire. Shall I keep going? Um, but those women take very good care of themselves. So I'm here to help women get to that level and that mentality to take good care of themselves so that they too can have their choice of billionaires and millionaires and high thousandaires or whatever. Okay. So not everybody is going to be able to get a millionaire when they wake up in the morning. But if they put in the work and they level up, they'll be able to do whatever they want to do. Okay. And even if they don't get a millionaire, they still can get taken care of for the rest of their lives. It's very easy. How do we join? That was, you know what? I'm going to do a mass joining and I'm going to announce it and I'm going to be ready for it. Right now, I'm not ready. I'm going to do it next week. I promise you. Okay. I'm going to delete everything in my Facebook and start over. Don't email me before next week because it's going to get deleted. When I announce it, I will be ready. I promise you. And I'll do a whole video about it. Because when I do a big announcement, I'm ready and I can just get everybody in. Okay. So if you've already written me about joining, I'm just going to delete everything. And when I make the announcement, if it's not that day or after, it's deleting. Then I'll be ready. Okay. I never date a fake woman, fake eyelashes, fake hair. Then, oh, well, good for you. Mm-hmm. Good to know. Who do you think the Pope worships? The Black Madonna and Child. Ooh, that's so true. Mm-hmm. So, thank you for the $20, but I don't care what people say about Black women. That's the mother of all human beings on the planet. So, I can't help you. We men like natural women with good attitudes. Well, good for you. Can you afford a woman that doesn't have anything else? Can you afford a woman? Okay. What if I was 100% natural, but my face cream was $700? Could you afford me then? What if my manicures that I got, that I had to soak my hands in 24 karat gold powder, was $200 every time I got a manicure? Would you be with me then? But I was totally natural. No weave, no lashes, no nothing, just bare. Would you still want? She can take her eyelashes off and hair off and wash her face and see the real. Yeah, but that's fine. But are you going to pay for all my skin creams and exotic manicures and pedicures that cost about the same as weaves, wigs, and makeup? If the answer is yes, shoot, No problem. As long as you putting that money out. Most men don't even know when you're wearing makeup anyway. They clueless. This one lady told me that she put on makeup and she had a natural weave, and the man thought she was all natural. They don't know the difference. Um, mhm. Lemire, I have that on my Amazon wish list if y'all want to go check. It's up there. Hello, I got the cheaper one though, the small bottle. If anyone wants to purchase it and have it sent, feel free. That's what J Lo use. That's what J Lo use. That's why she be looking young. You said Lemire and Nivea are the same. I don't believe that. A lot of these ladies have. Most people do, like most women on television, no matter what color they are, they have extensions, hair, clip-ins, wigs, weaves. So I don't. It doesn't bother me. All natural does not equal low maintenance. Exactly, because you can use a bunch of expensive products, but still, men think that it does mean that. That's the point. He wants women that don't cost a lot of money. That's what he's trying to tell you. Um, y'all like this jacket? This is from J. Crew. This is just the J. Crew olive military jacket. Um, and then I have on this cute dress and some Tory Burch boots. That doesn't make sense to have hair and wear weave. Yes, go if you tried to get on television. Let me just break it down. If your competition is Instagram models, women that have long hair, if this is your competition, you need to compete. You can't walk in with some baby coils, no makeup on, with bags under your eyes, thinking you finna grab this rich man sitting next to this Instagram model or this other lady who, has full face of makeup on and long flowing locks. You ain't finna get looked at. You finna get asked, do you work here? But that's about it. You know what I'm saying? So I don't care what anybody says. You have competition and you have to keep that in your mind. Always have competition. Okay. I'm serious. You can put a wig on and snatch it off as soon as you get home and put on, you know, your bonnet all day, every day. Light your incense, do whatever you need to do. But when you're trying to get that money, you have to compete. That's just it. You got to compete. hmm Your hair looks amazing to women, to other people, but are they going to pay all them bills? That's the point. I'm not saying your hair is not ugly. I'm just saying I'm not saying your hair is ugly at all. Your hair is beautiful. But what I'm saying is that man right there, sitting over there, is he going to think your hair is beautiful and pay all the bills? If not, then no bills paid. Okay, exactly. The mirror is the best. I need to get me some. Right. American women are smart. They get alimony. Not they don't get alimony in France. Oh my goodness. Dang. I need to turn this off. Hold on. Get too many. So yeah, your hair is beautiful, wonderful, but get that money. hmm Most of the women in our group, a lot of the ladies have natural hair under their wigs. When they go on them dates and get that money, they got the wigs on. When they get home, they snatch it right off. No problems. hmm They don't, and a lot of them don't work. They're just like, oh yeah, my sugar daddy or this guy, no, he just gave me like $2,000, and um, just for going on a date and we went shopping and da 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 da. Okay, you're right. These wigs really do work. I know they work. They make you look like a totally different person. Y'all go look back at some of my videos with some of my wigs. I look like a whole different person. Right? I was looking at this one video last night when I had on that reddish, well, not like red, it's like brownish, reddish wig, and I had it up like in a hot ponytail. I was like, dang, I look young. It also makes you look younger, you know? Some people walking around looking like their own mama. Right. Dang. When you look different, you also behave differently. Exactly. We did in the group, they put their photos from last year and this year. And some people look like their own mother. That was a huge eye opener, you know. So make sure you're not aging yourself either, you know. Wigs can also make you look younger. Just so y'all know, if any of the ladies out there that want to look younger, try a wig. Look way younger. Um, Whatever I'm leveling up, my friends and relatives put me down. I feel bad now that I got myself a millionaire. They want to visit us. Oh well, dot dot dot. Exactly. They're like, well, y'all can't come over till y'all level up. How about that? Don't come over here looking crazy. Y'all better go get something done with y'all selves. Queen, if you don't wear wigs, good for you. If you work and you pay all your bills and your natural hair, that's fine. I know a lot of women that put a weave on, don't go to work, don't pay any bills, and snatch the weave off and still got their natural hair. So if that's what you want, no one is twisting your arm. I wish I could do makeovers. I feel bad for women who don't know any better. I know. And you know, once they get there and they see the difference and they see how people are treating them and they see money getting thrown at them, they'll never take that thing off again unless it's to go to sleep. You would do makeovers for free? Oh, that's so sweet, Celeste. You should. You should. But people may be offended if you say, "Oh, let me give you a free makeover." Like, why? I've definitely been feeling the shifts lately that you spoke about. Oh yeah, one, they're real. You have a business, good for you. So do I. But I don't spend any of my money. I get to keep it. I'm not saying I'm better than you. Do what you want to do. Have fun. You know, there's nobody better than anyone else. I'm just saying if that's what you want to do, that's what you need to do. As a successful man, I can tell you that we just want to bust a nut. I'm going to read it properly. Any man smart enough and not too desperate knows how to navigate a woman's desire for financial security and use it against her. Exactly. And that's all we need is the money. Thank you. I hope I'm saying your name right. Makey Reed. Thank you for being honest and telling women that men just want to have sex with them and that they'll just throw money at them. I appreciate that. And in order to just want to have sex with you, especially if you're successful, you have to look the part. And even if women don't have sex with a man and the man has given up money, it's a win for the woman, right? So I win. As a woman, we just want the money. Exactly. Use that money against us. That's the way to go. Exactly. Throw financial stuff at people, they'll catch it and do whatever they choose to do with it. Until, until you get your own money and your own business and you look at the world differently. Like when women get really, really successful, then they want love because they've already got money. They can do whatever they want. And that's the thing, once you get enough money, then it has to be, okay, well, now it has to be mind games. I wonder if I can get him to do this. and then just stack, stack, stack. So that's why, when you see a bunch of rich people buying crazy stuff, because they're bored. They have everything. So they start buying like weird stuff, like somebody's execution chair that killed such and such serial killer, because they're bored. So you might as well start playing games and mind games and seeing what you can do and how you can do whatever, whatever. But at the end of the day, you need to get to that level first before you can start playing those mind games. Thank you, Lupe. You're 57 years old. I wish you would have been around back in the day. We were programmed all wrong. Oh, thank you for the donation. Yeah, you know, I think you can reprogram yourself and maybe help other people as well. But do what's I always say do what's best for you. And then no one can program you. If you're always doing what's best for you, no one can program you. Doing best for you and your kids, if you have kids, then no one can program. But I appreciate that nice 20 over there. And that 5. And everyone who's donated. Thank y'all so much. Y'all, I appreciate it. Like seriously. Y'all don't have to do that, but y'all do. So I appreciate it. My 5-year-old niece cried without her weave, said how tall brainwashed these girls are. How what tall? Okay. A 5-year-old had a weave? That might be a little bit too early for weaves, but okay. Sheila, what are your hobbies besides witchcraft? I'm an alchemist, not a witchcraft. I don't do witchcraft, I do alchemy. Um, I have so many talents. If I named them all, you wouldn't believe me. I'm a jack of all trades. I can draw, I can paint, I can sing. Um, I like decorating sometimes when I'm inspired. I collect things sometimes. Um, like recently, since I got my little record player, I started collecting old vinyl albums. So from the old days, got some of that. Um, I don't know. I can make up stories. I can act. I can decode symbolism. I can read signs. I can read tarot cards, but I don't anymore. Um, I don't know. I do a lot of stuff. I'm the cat whisperer. Kitty, come on. I'm the cat whisperer. Come on, kitty. Okay. Why'd you stop tarot? Because people ask dumb questions. Like, seriously, that is why I stopped. Bye, kitty. Sure, I work in a daycare and I have to wear tennis shoes to work. How do you feel about wet sneakers? I mean, if you have to wear it to work, at least make them cute. You know, sure. Should black women abort black boys? If you can't have a baby, then don't have a baby, and don't think maybe if you can't have a baby, you'll be always trying. Stop that child from crying, hustling, scheming, lying. So you just want to be starting something. You got to be starting something. Michael Jackson says, if you can't feed your baby, then don't have a baby. So if you broke, don't bring a child into your brokenness. That's my motto. You broke, don't bring a child into brokenness. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I don't read tarot because people ask the wrong questions. Not even tarot is a path for enlightenment, not to see if your baby daddy coming back. Okay, so I stopped reading it. People keep asking dumb questions. Um, sorry, kitty, kitty. Yeah. What if your sugar daddy invites you over to his house for the second date? Bring your friend. That way you're not alone. Oh, we're just gonna stop by before we go have dinner. That's what my sister used to do. Them sugar daddies try to pull that on her. She would bring me. Hi. Oh yeah, we just stopped by. You wanted to invite me for dinner, and my sister wanted to do something, so I brought her with me. Is that okay? Oh, I feel like going out now. You get this champagne makes me want to go out. Then we go out. Then I start saying, I'm bored. I'm bored. I want to go. And she drove, so guess what? She gotta leave. Bring your friend, girl. Bring your friend. Bring your friend to the date. Make sure she's cute though. That way he won't be mad. But you ain't got to do nothing. You can still get that money. Mm-hmm. Why do men what? That question about aborting why not just not get pregnant? Exactly. If you laying down with a dusty, don't get a dusty. Like, ugh, like seriously, like here's my thing. If you're getting pregnant, that man should have some money. First of all, if you get pregnant, you should actually want to have that baby because your lifestyle's about to get 10 times better. If you having a baby for broke men, then you better have some ambition. You know what I'm saying? So that you can get up and go work and take care of your child. But for me, I'm not laying down with nothing that can't benefit my life. Right. What music do I listen to? All kind of music. Um, I like rap, R&B, blues, old school. I got like a cat for me. Old school, not 80s, but old school, like 50s, 60s. Hmm. I like black women stop having babies for useless men. Oh Lord. If you don't have a wedding ring or if you can't take care of your own child, then don't get married. You know what I'm saying? Because like how the government shut down. If you depended on government supplements or whatever, then one day that might not exist anymore, or that might not be an option anymore. So stop having like for real. I would not have kids unless that was going to better my life. Hmm. Remember, you're supposed to do what's best for you first. Think about it. Think of all the women that have laid down with men and had kids that now their lives are 10 times better than it was. Think about Drake's baby mama. Okay, think about what her life's getting ready to be. So yeah, think smart. Can't wait till we get that wall. Like Donald Trump just made a bunch of people decide to quit their government jobs so he could downsize the company. I mean, the country, employees. Uh huh. Sure. What do you think about adopting a style from another era like the 60s to stand out from it? I think it's kind of silly, and you're always going to be a spectacle if you do that. You know what I'm saying? Unless you're going like in the entertainment industry, but you'll just be a spectacle. You know what I mean? It's cute, It's fun if you're like young, but if you're trying to do that on a permanent basis, it's kind of like no one's going to take you seriously. Hmm. Birth control can cause serious health problems to a woman later in life. Okay. Well, then just don't sleep with Dusty. That's the best thing you can do. Don't even if he ain't paying, you shouldn't be doing it. Okay. If you working and still paying bills, you shouldn't be laying down doing nothing with nobody. My mom told me just now I was never gonna find a man to pay all my bills. She said men from my day don't exist anymore. Little does she know I have a 55-year-old millionaire and the goal is engagement. Aya. Aya. Go girl. Say, Mom, you're right. They weren't finna pay all my bills. So I have to go get me somebody from the old school. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. You say he's 55. That's not that old. Shoot, he'll probably live a long time if he has money. Mhm. How do you explain your absence from a man of means? Family, funeral. Always go for what they can't say anything bad about. Death, family, funeral, sick relative, grandma in the hospital. Gotta go visit. She's dying. I'm crying. Okay, good afternoon. Hey, Sheila. You're 17 and I've had no relationship. Is that bad? No, it's not bad. You're still young. You can still get one. It's just important to hurry up before you get old because you'll just be like a sheep sitting in waiting for a wolf to attack you. Okay, gotta go get some experience. Um, Shoot, I had never had a real boyfriend until I was what 17. So you good? I said a real boyfriend. Kim, you're going to see your doctor. Last time you had a pixie cut, now you're wearing a wig. He probably sees so many patients, he probably won't even remember. Just stick the wig on. I go in with different wigs all the time when I go to my banker, and he don't even know the difference. He's just like, "Oh, you smell really good. What's that perfume?" He be trying to flirt, but he ain't got enough money. Plus, I'm married. Um, ooh, do you do any readings at all? Nope. I don't do readings anymore for people. I'm tired of they dumb questions. Like when you get fed up, you get fed up. You gotta stop because it's like because I know what y'all gonna ask me. The same stuff. It's not about yourself getting better. It's about some dude, some man. Hmm. I'm getting ready to go. I want to go on my other channel. Sure, it's a thong bikini too much ratchet. Yes. Mhm. I mean, you know what? Think about what he thinks about you and other men with that thong. Okay. You also have to think about what men think you're walking around in this around other men too. See, y'all from the new school, y'all don't understand these old school men. They don't want everybody seeing your stuff unless you're a stripper. And that's exactly how they're going to treat you. Okay. So get a regular swimsuit that don't show everything. Okay. When an old man is out with you, They don't want other men looking at all your stuff unless they're in a strip club or you're just for the night, you know? So put some clothes on. Hmm. Thank you. Y'all have to realize older men don't like that. Okay. They might like it in private, but then if you're gonna do it in public, they think everybody's gonna see your stuff. Right. Everything's private. Private, private, private. Older men are private, discreet, and respectful. They don't want you showing all that Instagram crap. Mm-mm. And if you do, you're gonna get treated just like you look. Okay. So no, never. Even when you're showing these to an older man, put you. I'm trying to tell you, you going for them old men, zip it up, tie it up. This might like I had this dress goes to my knee, no, a little above my knee, and James was like, "That dress is short. This is long to a lot of women my age. This dress could be considered long. If I did this, it's like, oh, I could see something, you know." So men, older men, modest. Young men, you can show everything and they don't even see it 'cause they used to being in the butt naked strip club. But you get around, you're an older man. If your if your skirt comes above your knee, ooh, they got to see an eyeful. You know, because see, like I wanted to show you like this. It's like this short. It's not even long. Look, see, he thinks this is short. It's like what? So when you going for them older men, you don't have to cover all the way up, but cover up. No, you can show a little leg. They'll get excited over a normal length dress, okay, or a peak of cleavage. They get excited. You ain't showing, and not everybody can see, and only they know they get to see it later, and they anticipate it more, and they'll give you more money because you're still a mystery. They didn't just go to the bathroom real quick because your boobs was sitting up this high and relieve themselves because they old and they ain't used to seeing it, you know. But if you remain mysterious and cover up but still be sexy and they can see your figure, they ain't gonna be all like that, you know? Okay? If you can get on AARP, you old. That's old. If they ain't on AARP, they not old. But once you get to the AARP, you old. I think it's 50. Gotta be 50. The 50, 50. That's the age you need to go for. Um, is there any classy young celebrities you can recommend I emulate to attract these men? Okay, if you're trying to go for millionaires, you need to look at actresses and models. Those are going to be thin, taller. They're not going to be showing everything. They're going to be more modest. Um, look at who, or look at who the celebrities date. That's the type of beauty that they find. Oh wow, she's this and that. So you got to kind of make sure you're dressing for also their fantasy, not for yourself. Okay. Just go for the whoever you look the most like. That's what you need to pull off. If you look like a celebrity, emulate their style. Go straight up for it. Said Omarosa, yeah. Someone says Meghan Markle. Whoever you look like, go for that. use your looks to go for being a lookalike. Because, like I always tell people, you know, if a man says, "Oh my God, I met this lady and she looked just like Kerry Washington," or "I met this lady and she looks just like Rihanna," you know, men love stuff like that. Thank you, Rari. Men buy hookers, go to strip clubs, but those same men are evil towards women. They still pay for the attention of women and are backwards. They pay to get in and get out. Thank you for the donation. It's true. As long as a woman is getting paid, I don't care. Um, Shira, how about when an older man introduces you to his friends? How should you act then? Be more talkative so that they can see that you actually have a brain? No, because sometimes that he'll think that you're trying to flirt with those guys. Because think about it, when you're overly chatty with older people, they think that's flirting. So you need to stand by your man, let him lead. You don't take over the conversation. That's very masculine and not what old dudes do. You gotta sit back and ask him questions like, "Is that right, honey? Oh, what do you think, honey?" Include him in the conversation. You see? So you can't do that with older men. In fact, you can't do that with any man. You don't talk to his friends or like you're their best friend. You hold on to your man and you ask them, you talk with them, not to only his friends. Because then, oh wow, they're connecting more than we connect, you know. They have more in common than we do. Oh my gosh. You know, and even though you're just trying to impress, they're thinking something totally different. So you need to stand by your man and talk as a couple with older men. Okay. Thank you. On my date, should I mention having money issues or wait? If it's your first date, don't say nothing like that because then you're just going to look broken and irresponsible. Let it, because it looks like a setup. Come on now. First date, asking for money, then just be a hooker. Come on. Wait at least a date three or four and y'all get to know each other. And then if you need it, get it. A man called you the B word because he couldn't come over my house on the first date. You picked him. Okay. Dating only for money is prostitution. Okay. So dating only for love and giving out free sex is what? Being a slut. Yeah, that's true. At least the prostitute leaves with something, you know. I feel like most women are brainwashed. Not most women, many women are brainwashed. You gonna sit there and let somebody stick themselves inside of you, move around, push something out that may cause you to have a baby, and you sitting there with nothing in your hand but a wet booty and a dry purse. Good for you. Don't no man get your cookie. Well, then they're not gonna stay around very long. They ain't gonna be around very long. You don't have nothing to hold them there. As soon as you tell them that, they out. They out getting somebody else's cookie, paying for some cookies, throwing money on somebody's telling women, to get paid on their YouTube channel. All the money you could have had, they throwing to me over here. Okay? Because they know it's the truth. They know it's the truth. Wet booty, dry purse, don't mix, baby. Mhm. I'm gonna put that on a t-shirt. Wet booty, dry purse, don't mix. Okay. When I get my when they let me get my merch on this channel, because I got my merch on my other channel. When they allow me to do merch on this channel, that's I'm putting that on a shirt. Yep. But yeah, I got to go get my kids from school. No need to introduce yourself to any man that's thirsty. If he wants you, he introduce himself. Exactly. Shoot, thirst will make you cross a desert. Hello. No need to. Yeah. Thirst will make you cross the desert. But don't put that on the shirt. That would be vulgar. Somebody will buy it though. I could put it in picture form. Like emoji form. Put a peach with some water next to it and put like put a peach with water next to it and then a purse with like some wind and dust blowing off of it. Stop living in fantasy world. You hoes sound deluded. We don't live in fantasy world. Shoot. Old men have money. So sorry you don't understand that. Mhm. You know what? I really don't think men understand how easy it is. Oh, peach wet. Animal lover. Peach wet. We gotta find, yeah, dry hers. Or we could put like a blow dryer. No, I think the wind is good. That's funny. Young girls at the gym watched me work. Ha ha ha. Good for you. Love help is hugging someone and not feeling alone. No money can buy. People could get a dog for that. Okay. You can hug a dog, a cat, a stuffed animal, but that's not gonna pay the rent. That's not gonna pay the mortgage. That's not gonna get you what you want. It's not gonna start your business. Um, anyway, you know what? I was once that person. I ain't gonna lie. I was once that person when I was young that believed in love until some older woman told me that it was like 40 something. She was from the Caribbean, and I'll never forget her. She said, I got this cat fur. She said, fall in love, have your fun, but never forget who you are and never forget yourself. Because when all that is old and done with, all you have is yourself. And I said, she said, your kids are going to grow up. And this before I even had kids. She had a bunch of kids. Your kids are going to grow up. Your husband may leave, but you only have you to deal with afterwards. Like, that's true. Get yourself. If you're not happy after you done sacrificed your entire life to a man, giving him a family, raised his kids, let him dump you, leave you for some other lady, and leave you old, wrinkled, and bitter, and tired from working and taking care of everything, and you still don't have yourself. If you don't have anything to show for it, the only thing you loved was everybody else except for yourself. Okay. You didn't fall in love. You gave all your love away, and no one gave you anything in return except for a title, mother, ex wife. You know, that's all you got. So take care of yourself and don't listen to these people who don't have enough experience to tell you anything. They don't have a husband, they don't have any kids, they don't have anything to really show except for maybe where they worked in a resume. If you don't have anything to back up what you're saying, listen to someone who does, because we don't even care about y'all. We don't care 1% about what y'all choose to do with your life. We just hope that you make the best decision for you and your kids or your future children. That's it. We just hope you get out of the cycle of poverty. We just hope you don't waste away looking for something that may not ever come to you. We just hope the best for you because we've been where you are, maybe at a younger age, but we've been there. And we just trying to save you some time because you can't get back time. Time, you can't get it back. Thank Thank you, Natural Barbs. You've been with this guy for 3 years, but he's separated, but still legally married. You've got at least 18,000 out of him so far. Should I take him seriously? Get some more money, girl. Get you a promise. Get you a promise ring with some diamonds in it too. If you haven't already got that, get you a promise tennis bracelet. Get you some diamonds and gold. Get you some jewelry. Okay. The more, listen to me, the more he invests in you, the harder it is going to be to let you go. If he takes you seriously, he'll want to be with you. If not, if that's not a lot of money to him, then he'll let you go. But the more he's invested into you financially, the more of a chance you have. Okay. hmm What does it mean when a guy asks how many guys hit on you? It means that you're very sexy and that they're not sure that they would date someone like you because when you go out, you look like um, you get a lot of attention from men and that you would probably pay attention to it. Means you're not covered up enough or you're too flirty or they can't trust you, so they would never take someone like you seriously. hmm hmm It would be cool to start a group for business-minded women. Hello. I did not require about any jobs on any website. Scammer. Trying to get my social security. He hung up quick. Click, click, click. Do it. And it says United States. Like when they call, it says United States. Like that's not a name of a company. Your advice and guidance has changed my life. Was a pick me chick, not anymore. Thank you. Thank you, Aya. Aw. Thank you for that donation. I appreciate it. I'm so glad I helped you live a better life. hmm What do you do if you lose your voice? Get you some tea, some lemon, and some honey, and a little bit of ginger, like fresh ginger. And you make like an elixir out of that. And you make put enough honey in it to make it thick. And then you take it like a cough syrup. And in like 2 days, you're less than a day, your voice will be back. Ginger, no fresh ginger, lemon, like lemon juice, a bunch of honey, and you'll be right back in one day. Mhm. Thank you. Good luck. Just go to the grocery store. I had lost my voice on this channel like years ago, and I had it back the next day. Okay. Do men see shyness as weakness? It depends on how if it's a fake shy or a real shy. Men can tell the difference. They'll play along with you. So if it's a real shy, it's weakness. What if a man approaches you on the first date and asks you how much money do you want? Is it a test? Um, if for me, I would be like, what do you mean how much money do I want? And make him repeat himself. Well, how much money do you want? I'm like, all the money in your wallet, baby. Go ahead and give it to me. I would like all the money that you have in your wallet. Take it and put it in your pocket. And then when he continues to bother you, it's like, what? You asked me how much I wanted. I told you. Play dumb too. Play dumb. Get that money. He can't get it back. Well, you're not gonna go. No, I'm not a prostitute. You asked me. Are you going around to everybody asking them how much money they want? I said all the money in your wallet. I'll take it. I'm a gold digger, not a prostitute. There is a difference. That means I take, you give, and I give nothing. There you go. Why do some women attract broke men and intimidate rich men, even though the woman looks expensive? There's just something about her that looks desperate. Okay. Broke man can see a desperate woman a mile away. You know, if you look desperate, you know, or you don't look like the typical woman that a rich man would date. So get on the level and up. I told you, go people watch. Go to expensive area, go people watch and see what the couples look like, see what the women look like, see if how they carry themselves, and you'll maybe see what you need to change about yourself. Okay. Just observe. Go to the rich area and observe. Not the mall, because everybody goes to the mall. Go to a rich neighborhood. Go to the local places in the rich neighborhood where you would not normally see a bunch of people from everywhere. A mall is not a good spot. Okay. Maybe like a nice place to eat, or, a local shop or the grocery store or something like that, and go look at how other people react with each other that have money. See if you're overdoing it, or doing too much, or looking not doing enough. Jesus. Uh-oh, here comes the Jesus person. Yes. If you knew what Jesus and God really were, you probably wouldn't be a Christian. So goodbye. Think, what's a typical woman a rich man would date? Um, Very pretty, very in shape, you know, not loud and obnoxious, but very feminine. Femininity is the key. Very feminine, and play dumb. Men love them some dumb women, dumb acting women, but not dumb as far as can't keep up with the conversation, but not trying to outdo them in any way. Right? Dang, who coming in here preaching? I'm the only one passing around the donation collection plate. Y'all. All right. Guys always want me to come to his house. I asked him for 300 and only heard from him once. Those guys just want to sleep with you. You can't, you have to say, well, I'm going to bring my friend, or we'll stop by, and I'll stop by. They'll always say, I'm going to stop by. That means you're not staying, and you're probably bringing a friend. Mhm. All right. I got to go, y'all. But thank y'all for watching. Thank y'all for everybody who donated. And I'll see y'all maybe another day. I'm going to try to go to this eating place with Michaela tomorrow. I might try to film. So y'all. So we'll see. All right. Bye.